you ran into somebody in the tower, a very special someone. He gave you a little bit of a taste of what he's full of.
Super friendly. Love him.
Super friendly, full of hate and horrible spells. He doesn't like to stay in one place very long, thank goodness. And he's gone now. But you are in his tower still. And there were... Who knows what's going to happen here by the end of this? We could have multiple breakdowns.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a reason why you're here at the tower, is because you found out that there were some barbarians that traveled this way and went into the tower, and also you had a hunch that this could be related to Firkus Zaud, which is tied to Project Pathfinder, in the past, a agent of the Technic League, one of their primo scientists, before the whole Technic League fell apart to these 2-bit spies that leave all their gear outside of town, like right off the bat.
The mighty organization has been brought down by 2 incompetent, well, supposedly Varisians.
Fake Varisians.
Fake Varisians.
Yes. Yep. I don't know if there's anything as far as bookkeeping or anything like that. We leveled up to level 8 last session. The items and things like that, as far as loot, I think that's all been distributed. There really hasn't been anything gathered and sold here recently, right?
We didn't really distribute it, but we know what we picked up at the from Zaleshi's stash. And
I mean, anything that was important, we took whatever we wanted, but there wasn't a whole lot that we were like, oh, I need this.
Yeah. Well, Smash and Bash, your companions, don't really need a lot of things. So, especially technology related items. So I think that would be kind of on your ballpark, if either one of your characters found interest of anything else. Really, there hasn't been a lot here in this tower except for just walking in the door and getting instantly assaulted. So the good thing is you have a trap finder on your team, which is going to be able to guide you every step of the way. And since she needs to go first to roll her 18 and 19s.
The good thing is that if I do accidentally set off the trap, I have a good chance of
getting out of the way of it.
Getting out of the way.
Yes. Well, would one of you like to kind of give us a summary of last session to bring us up to speed and all of our many viewers out there in YouTubeville? By the way, Alyssa, I can barely play Cyberpunk. Barely.
Mine's actually running pretty well. It hard crashed on me at like midnight last night, and I was so frustrated because I was in the middle of a mission, and I ended up just going to bed because I was like, I'm so mad.
Yep.
Fuck everything.
It happened 4 times last night to me.
Really?
Hard crashes.
That's only been the second hard crash I've had. The first one was because I was driving, and it was like, just run over the group of school kids that are walking over, and I didn't, and then it wouldn't let me go any further, and I was like, oh, okay.
Killed your game.
Apparently, a lot of people have requested refunds because it's playing so horribly.
Yeah, it was definitely a farce. It's kind of like looking at how the Happy Meal is pictured, or let's say the Big Mac, from McDonald's and advertisements, and then you get one, and you're like, what? And then you bite into it, and you're like, really? So
okay, yes, but even for all of like the terribleness of it, I'm really enjoying it. So like, I'm not unhappy with the purchase.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I can just see how they absolutely pulled the wool over everyone's
Oh,
eyes.
absolutely.
You know,
But
they promised all this shit, and it's like, do your decisions matter? No. There's all these lifelike things all around. No. The AI is so advanced. Absolutely not. I mean, there's so many parts of it that they just said would be the best ever and would bring next generation, blah, blah, blah. None of that's true. It was a lot of lies, you know? So I hope there's a multiple people that get fired over it, and I hope that their stock absolutely tanks. So anyways,
poor CD Projekt Red.
I wouldn't say too poor. I just read an article that said that their stock was the most valuable stock in all of Poland this year.
Yeah.
Their company was worth more than any other Polish company
I mean,
this year,
yeah.
a video game company. You know, so yeah, I'm okay with them kind of crash and burning. You know,
for the year 2020, I'm not surprised at a video game company.
I know, out of all of them, right?
Yeah,
It's
because that's the. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, or hope for the video game to come out is what they're.
Yeah.
How it skyrocketed, right? All the hope. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's go into our game and see where we can go tonight. I have an idea where we can go tonight. Some
Did
happy
you want to
places
recap?
to wait. Yeah, who wants to recap?
I can do it real quick.
Alyssa didn't want to talk. You're not in a talking mood, are you, Alyssa?
It's not that I'm not in a talking mood. It's that my notes are kind of all over the place, and I didn't sit down to like organize them this week. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure you guys would.
Yeah. Well, I'll give a quick overview. If I miss something important, jump in.
Well, you're better than the kid that didn't turn in her homework, Libby. So you're already sitting at a C.
Wow.
So we started the last session in the Aurora talking to Zohasho. Found out that the Gearsmen, Zoud and Zohasho believe they were a kill squad sent by Unity after Cassandali. I tell Zohasho that we'll do what we can to free him from his bond with Zoud. The room that her body was in was a nanite lab and could maybe produce nanites if it was powered and if it was working properly. We go back up. We tell Husket that it's still too dangerous for townspeople down there, and we're going to come back and take care of it. He gives us some scrolls from Borak. Tor goes and heals Hawk. And he comes back with a bag for Sunny with a talisman and a note. We go to find Zaleshi's stash, and apparently they're really bad at hiding and being sneaky. Sunny's like, "Oh, there it is,
right here."
Found a lot of good stuff in her stash. Found a time-worn camera, and some other cool things. Found some comm sets, which we tested the comm sets a bit later, and found the frequency that Sunny picks up in her head from the Technic League frequency 471. So we headed towards the tower. We get to the woods. We end up finding some hill giants that were actually friendly.
Friendly giants.
And they give us a wheel for the door, which is basically the doorknob. Like a hatch knob thing for the front door. They do not like the tower. They want it to go away. We convinced them to not eat our horses. They apparently have the horses from the barbarians. We've learned that 4 barbarians were killed by a pew pew thing.
But yeah, yep.
And I believe there were just 5 total, counting Valdron, if I remember correctly, maybe 6.
There are 5 total.
5 total.
The horsemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sunny would be able to confirm that.
Yeah. So we go to the tower.
You don't go to the battle site where the barbarians were pew-pewed. You bypassed that and went to the tower.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to go there to check, and I think Sunny convinced me that, well, no, let's not, or something. That we had to hurry to get to the tower to save people.
Okay. Now I think what the impression that I got from Sunny was that she thought that one of them was alive still and the others were already dead. So she wanted to go to try to see what has happened to the one that's still alive.
Right. I wanted to go to the battle site to see if we could figure out maybe who was left. But we decided after a discussion to go ahead and go to the tower.
And you got there.
Yeah, go inside, and so far, like, nothing inside the tower has been like wanting to kill us, like the robots.
Yeah, nothing.
Like,
yet.
well, like the robots.
The ghosts were trying to kill you.
Well, the ghosts aren't part of the defense system. The ghosts, I think, were just servants that died.
Yeah.
But like the robots that are there to guard the place have like squishy mallets that do non-lethal damage.
Squishy rubber mallets.
Yes. But then Furcus definitely wasn't too pleased with people being there. But we
I like Delstria. Is this a Libby theory or a Delstria theory? Because I want to write this one down about.
Yeah. Libby theory.
Okay, not a Delstria theory. Okay.
So Furcus shit out something. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it seems like he probably thinks we're part of the Technic League or some agents that were sent after him.
I mean, he screamed out, "No Technic League agents."
And then Sunny yells back and tells him that
a lot of things.
Project Pathfinder was not a failure, which made Doug say "okay" like 6 times.
He just wanted him to talk to me, and nothing worked.
I wanted him to talk to me.
So we go back
Maybe
down.
Maybe he'll talk to you this next time.
Maybe. So we go to the first floor. We find a library, which Delstria would be happy to just stay there. Find a book of his, a spell book, where he's been researching fog and smoke magic, which I think we should look through to see if we get any clues. And then we headed back up to the 2nd floor, and he's left the floor. And so we checked around for stuff, and that's where we left off before we heading up to the next level.
That makes so much sense.
You went to 2nd floor, went 1st floor, 2nd floor, back to 1st floor, and then up the other way to the 2nd floor. Yep.
Yes. Oh, and in the library, there's like a reading nook. That had like it was a staged room. That was trapped to like kind of lure somebody into it, which was odd.
Literally everything is trapped in this stupid tower.
Yeah, but like, why put in a fake?
Because he's crazy and he wants to kill people.
Because he's crazy and he wants to kill people.
I think he wants to take people alive so he can experiment on them.
Not wrong about
this is a lot easier explanations now coming from you, Alyssa. I think we turned a new corner here. because he's
Not
crazy
really.
and he
I
wants
have a
to
lot
kill
of
people.
theories. But I mean, he is crazy.
Your theories are now lining up a lot closer to Kylon's theories because they're evil.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, good. All right, good. Wonderful. Okay. So,
did I miss anything major?
I think, well, the ghosts were, yeah, definitely the servants of those who were dead.
The little ghosty thing tried to fucking steal my pistol, and I was pissed.
Well, whose fault is it for dropping it?
I needed a weapon.
You remember that next time you drop your bow, Delstria, something grabs it.
I dropped my bow once.
Okay, well, I'm just saying you keep a hold of that thing. There's thieving ghosts in here. That's why you can't trust any of the ghosts. Okay, so there is something else too that I want to highlight from level 2 of the tower, and that is Delstria. Delstria really is adamant about searching and slowly going through like room by room, and because of that, you spent a good 1 minute per room or so searching and gathering stolen bits and pieces, and and ended up with a good sum of gold, trinkets and such from that. Sunny is kind of like with Kylon at this point of wanting to go forward and try to figure out what's happened, and in a more aggressive way, I guess, rather than studying, but more a let's plow forward and let's try to get to what we need to get to. So that is a big divergence from the group and like the philosophy of working together in a group. We might not need to role play that out any, but I will say this, that it can create some issues in game whenever one side wants to go blazing forward and the other side wants to take their time. And finding a balance in that and what works best is going to be really good for, I think, how things turn out. Because it is, I'm not saying anything is under a clock or in a clock type setting, where I'm marking off rounds or anything. Definitely not that. And I think that if you go too fast, you will miss some things. So having that balance is going to be really important. So that is a DM perspective on things. I do like it that you guys have a different perspective about what you're wanting to do as a character. So that coincidentally came up in the same book of the game with my group whenever I was a player playing in this campaign. And that became a major thing because the wizard was wanting to stay around and study things and examine things. And there were 2 other characters that were basically making sure that the party didn't fall apart and get killed each combat. And we were wanting to get through to the end of places to eliminate threats and then come back through and study and research. So having a balanced approach is going to be important, I think. So I won't say anything more on that because I'd be giving things away. So as it stands, you've been on the 2nd floor of the tower for quite some time. Looking through the servants' rooms, you find once again that their possessions have been, for the most part, removed. But there are some rooms where it looks like there were objects squirreled away or theft of objects. And 4 of these rooms specifically, there is a number of candelabras to silverware to other valuable gold-plated things, some jewels and such that have been left behind. And in those rooms, it does look like the bedding is more of like rotten than and still in existence. Like they actually hadn't moved out, whereas most of the other servants' rooms looks like they had stripped everything, taken all their possessions, and left the tower. So definitely looks like some of these spirits, these ghosts, might be tied to some of the servants that never left the tower. So with that being said, the very last place that we looked at last session was in one of these weird Mickey Mouse ears, as Libby puts it. The Mickey Mouse ear at the top right of the screen is a storage room, which had all sorts of crates and mops and buckets and rope and everything else. So basically a big supply closet. And at this point, if there's anything mundane like that, if you need 100 foot of rope, this would be a good place to get it in the game, or possibly a rake. There's a rake in there too.
You never know when you might need a good rake.
Right, exactly. That's what I always say myself.
Rope is good though. Maybe we grab one of the ropes.
Get 50 foot more of rope? Sure.
Yes, just in case we need to climb on down the outside of the tower.
Now, the outside of the tower, by the way, just so you know, it's about 240 feet to the top of the tower. But I know since you guys have the fly spell now, you won't have to worry about that anyways. But even if you didn't have the fly spell, you have Featherfall.
Who has the fly spell?
You won't have to worry. Oh, no one has either one of those spells. Okay. Well, anyways, if you get up to the top of the tower, I think rope is a good option.
Featherfall token, and Sunny has a...
I have a snap leaf.
And I have a talisman. I'm fine.
Snap leaf makes you
3 of us
invisible,
are fine.
Libby. Does it work as Featherfall also?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Okay, good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, 3 of us are fine. The other 2 are toast, but it's fine.
I don't think I can even learn the fly spell.
I don't think any of us can. You know what? Tor might be able to.
Tor can do air walk.
Close enough.
But he didn't pick it this level because restoration was more important. So
I can learn gaseous
form. Is more important.
Yeah, there you go. That's a really cool spell. Well, anyways, regardless, there is a stairway right by Delstria heading up further up the tower into the next level. And that's where we're at right now. Do you want to do any... just so you know, minute per level spells that were cast whenever you're outside the tower, first facing the giants, those have now expired because you've gone through 3 different encounters. Technically, I guess 4, but that one we didn't break initiative when Perkasad came. So 3 encounters. So those have all expired. If anyone wants to recast those spells or put those effects back on, the 10 minute per levels are still active at this point. You haven't been here an hour yet, so those are still active.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and recast Cat's Grace.
Okay.
So let's see. Your note says 1 minute per level spell durations are changed to 1 combat plus 1 combat per 3 class or levels, or 1 hour, whichever is shorter. So probably 3 combats.
Wasn't there also a thing with some ability damage? Delstria, didn't you have some ability damage from that last run in? You never did? Okay.
No.
Then it wasn't Sunny either then, huh?
I've taken no damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I also noticed that I had miscalculated my hit points. I actually have 61 instead of 59.
Okay, cool. That is cool. Tor will recast a spell or 2, but he's pretty much going to be done after that.
Delay poison commune. Oh, that's good for like an hour and.
Yeah, that's still
15 minutes.
Just cast that.
No, Doug, you're right.
Yeah. You did have some damage, didn't you?
Bear and Sunny both have damage because we were in scary fog cloud.
Constitution damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. How about a lesser restoration by Tor to cure that up? I think that might be a good idea.
Probably, yes.
I think that might be a better idea than him doing effortless armor on himself again. Okay, let's see what we're at. Oh, 1 point of restoration.
Cool.
Good job, Tor.
Go, Tor, go.
You still have damage, or do you like him to cast it again?
Honestly, I'm at a -1 for each of them. We're fine.
How about Bear?
No, Bear's at a -1, and Bear has a +4 because of animal aspects. He's fine.
Okay.
Like, Bear's not going anywhere.
All right, we might save those then for whenever they're needed, if they're needed later. Okay, cool. I think everything has been recast on from Tor's end. Tor casts a few more spells, making sure that he has Shield of Faith back on, and that's about it. I think we still have spell duration then on the 10-minute per level spells that were cast outside. I would say there's definitely time left on those. And the team looks like it's readied itself to continue up the stairway. You can all make perception checks, of course, if you'd like to listen to the stairway or focus on that on the next area ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. This is good to do that. Let's see here. You both kind of lean in and listen to above and any sounds coming from the next floor, and you do not hear anything. The racket from the central part of this tower, as steam and smoke and are constantly making these weird sounds of like clanging pipes inside, rather than just an actual like open area. There's like a rattling and jangling that's constant here in the tower, but you don't hear anything, and you're almost certain there's no activity up above you in the next chamber.
Okay.
So it seems like it's clear up there.
This is the face of distrust, Dougie. Do not trust that at all.
Delstria, let's figure out, by the way, marching order here. Are we going to do Delstria Kylon or Kylon Delstria?
I'll go first, and if there's a door, I'm going to check it for traps. I've done so well at that.
Okay, this looks like a good order right here. Perfect. All right, cool. Well, let's zip on over to the next map then. Level 3. A little bit of a change here. Put Kylon back and Delstria up first, and I'll get the description for you, Delstria. As you near the top of the stairway going to the next level, flights of stairs ascend and descend to this large atrium. The ceiling above the landing is open to the floor above. So all of this here, you can actually look up and you can see up to the next floor, and there's a balcony looking over into this area. Let's see here. While doors on the south and east walls of the atrium allow access to other parts of the floor, short messages have been written above 3 of the doors. The air in this room smells strangely, almost strangely like of a acidic smell. It kind of burns your nostrils as you breathe it in. You don't see the source of where this is coming from, and it definitely does not, there's no fumes hanging in the air, but it reminds you a little bit of what just took place downstairs with that rolling fog that followed you. The doors I can read off to you, Delstria. even from where you're standing right here before carrying onward. Let's figure this out. That one doesn't say anything. All right. So this is not going to help much, is it? Okay. This door here says Lab 1 Alchemy.
Lab 1 what?
And the over this door, I'll say like over the wall here where you can see it a little bit better, is Lab 2 Fluid Siphoning Research.
What was that? Lab 1 what?
And then this one right here, Doug's favorite. This is Lab 3 Gaseous Ooze Research.
What was that? What was Lab 1 again?
Lab 1 was Alchemy.
Lab 2 was Fluids.
Fluid Siphoning Research. And the third one was Gaseous Ooze Research. I just love your shaking of the head. What does Alyssa like more than an ooze? A gas. So what if it was a gaseous ghost ooze?
Ooh, fancy. Hey Doug, looking up, can I tell how many floors we still have to go up till we hit the top?
This balcony actually, or the balcony is actually just up to the next level.
Oh.
So in other words, you have and I want to make sure that you know that this is not all completely open, because it set it in the wrong way. So let's do a little freehand drawing if we can. Yeah, freehand.
Okay. Well, because it's Pathfinder and Alyssa knows that when you have big open areas, fucking harpies appear. So let's not.
Oh, yeah, that does happen. This is open to above, and that's all. That's not a very big opening, is it?
I literally don't know what you just did, but okay.
Oh,
he drew a green line. I can see it.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. Oh, I can see like the tip of it. Never mind. Okay, I just can't see it because I'm not there yet.
That's right. Okay, yeah, Delstria can look up and see that is what overlaps with the balcony up above.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. So you can only see one level up above to answer your question there. Libby, It is 441.
It's 541.
That's right. It's 441 because remember the universe revolves around me. So 441 it is. Yawning, not fair. Okay. Delstria, you move into the room, and Kylon is going to come in here also to your side, keeping an eye on that stairway to catch up with you.
Okay. Well, we have some labs here.
Kylon gives you a look. He's like, and what are we going to learn from those?
Well, he said he was experimenting on someone, didn't he?
Oh, he did. There could be a prisoner in one of those labs then.
Well, fuck, we lost Kylon. All right. Okay, but
he
also
steps forward around him. Oh, by the way, the fourth door is not labeled, and that is this one right here.
Okay, so why don't we like listen to the door before we barge through it?
Well, okay, and Delstria was going to be checking for traps also.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Why is my
because we made you smaller because you couldn't see the walls.
Yeah, you got shrunk. You're like a mini Libby. You're like Mario when he hasn't eaten his mushroom.
No, my life calendar usually has a number / a number, but I guess maybe because it's smaller, it only has one number.
Small. Yeah, it's so small. Mm-hmm.
I guess let's listen at this door, and I'll check it for any traps.
Okay. Perception check, and in each one of these times, Kylon's going to be right next to you there.
Hell yeah, Libby.
You don't hear anything from the other side of this. The door does look like it's one of those once, like all of them. It has the knob there in the middle, and it looks like it's a pressurized door.
Okay, well, do you want to check this room?
Yes.
I mean, if somebody's unconscious, they're not going to be.
By the way, since all these doors were explained as actually having like a little porthole, where you can look through.
Oh.
You are able to look through, and I'll just have to describe it because I can't do breaks like that in the game. It looks like beyond about 20 feet ahead, it looks like there's a stairway going up from here. So it looks like this is just basically a hallway or maybe a really narrow room. It's hard to tell because of how limited your vantage point is there with the porthole. But you can see that there's a stairway going up, but there's no other doors going to the left or right here from inside this passageway.
There's stairs going up.
And you would have also noticed that there are stairs here also continuing the ascent.
Okay.
So there's multiple pathways.
Let's look in this one.
Okay. Make a perception check. You're checking for traps at the same time with these rolls.
Yeah, 34.
You look at the door. This is the one that says alchemy. You can see straight ahead. You can just see 5 feet ahead. There's a wall, but you think to the north, we'll say north is this way. To the north, just a little bit, you see another door. It looks like this might be leading you into some kind of pressurized chamber.
I'm getting a lot of static. What'd you say? Might be a door going to something.
To a pressurized chamber.
Okay.
So this does seem like maybe it's some sort of an airlock.
For an alchemy lab, that seems weird. I tell the party there's a door going to the left once you come in that looks like it's maybe going to a pressurized chamber.
Sunny, are you going to move? Are you going to stay where you're at? Okay, Tor's going to stay where he's at too.
I'm hanging out here because I'm watching the balcony because I don't trust that Zoud's not going to appear on the balcony and like throw shit at us. So
okay.
I trust nothing at this point.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Dulcia always yells at me when I go ahead of her, so I'm just going to let her do her thing with the doors, and then we'll figure it out.
It's true. It is true. Kylon, right behind you each time, like I said, Delstria. Yeah. Coming over to here, you see through this doorway, a 21. Okay. You see a 5 foot, only a 5 foot passageway to another door. So this one looks like it's pressurized. Also, only there's just a 5 foot area there. And Sunny will be familiar with these sort of things. It's really good for one person to go in at a time. So that way you're in a safe environment. Oh, God, Sunny. You are going to notice with this door that it does seem like there's some sort of internal locking mechanism. As a matter of fact, you think that there's something more complex with this door and the way that it seals, almost as if it's maybe it has to do with a connection maybe with another area. You've seen this before with some of the airlocks that both of them have to be closed, or one has to be closed for the other one to open, and they can't both be open at the same time, that sort of thing.
Could I disable that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You could disable that, although it does look like it'll be a little bit tricky. But if you open the door first, you'll make it easier for you to disable that mechanism. It's almost impossible to do that with both doors shut. You need to get into the innards of the door by opening one of them.
But I can do it in half time.
Yeah, you can do it really quick. Okay, good.
Okay, let's look into this room.
Okay, and the last one. This one seems to have some space to the left and to the right of the door, but once again, it looks like you can barely just see a second door here. So this looks like it's some sort of an airlock also. You can make a perception check to find out more.
Oh, whoops. 24.
Yeah, it's much like the setup of the previous room that you just, or the previous doorway that you're looking at. It looks like the door it looks like mechanically, it looks like there's a complex mechanism that might actually limit the door when it can be opened or shut, sealing it until maybe the other door is also shut or in some way. It's hard to tell right now if both of these doors shut, but you can tell that it looks like there's maybe a 15-foot wide area here. But once again, it's just basically a doorway leading to another doorway, some sort of an airlock.
Well, there seems to be, I guess, airlock gap rooms between the doors. There's other doors beyond.
It's kind of like having a line of chalk if you're in the wilderness, having a chalk circle, for protection.
It was a line of salt, and it was
just salt.
What
it was
could
definitely
it possibly
salt.
do?
Yeah.
That door over there on the far left has stairs at the back of it going up.
Yes.
Okay.
There's stairs up here. There's stairs up over here. And all these look like they're sealed, and you can't hear anything just because you're dealing with two airlock doors, unless you just got super. I mean, I don't know. If there was anything there, it'd be almost impossible to hear. So, but you were able to see a lot with your perception check and be able to tell the mechanisms were in place on two of these doors, these sets of doors.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell the I'm gonna tell the party that it looks like these two doors. I point to the doors and say that it looks like these have mechanisms to keep to where it'll only open the second door if this door is closed. I think I could disable that though, but we don't know what's beyond the other door.
Kylon says, well, do you hear any screaming, or is there, he looks at the ground. I'm going to do a Kylon survival check to see if he can see any. There's no tracks that he can see as he's looking at the ground.
Oh, Kylon.
He says, I don't see any sign of anything wandering around here. Indeed, there is no bloody trail that you saw or any evidence that was, very easy to gander.
We could, I don't know, do you guys want to try going up one of the stairwells, or you want to check out these labs?
I have absolutely no desire to walk into any of these labs. But I know that you do.
Well, I do, but I mean,
But is it something that could wait?
It could
or do you
probably,
think it might actually be useful?
I mean, it could probably wait if we don't hear anything. He's probably not in there doing anything to anybody right now. Maybe.
Sorry, I just have this awful feeling that he's hidden in one of these stupid rooms, and we're just gonna walk right past him, and Dougie's gonna be like, "All right, well, he did. Okay."
Well, I'm trying to find a nice balance where I don't explore every single room.
I have very strong urges against going into super scary gaseous ooze. Pick a different door.
Gaseous ooze rooms.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that research.
Going into any of the other rooms. Don't go with the gaseous ooze.
Okay, so yeah, it's completely up to you guys what you want to do or where you decide to go. You could just go up the stairs to the next level.
The way Doug says that makes me think that we shouldn't.
Tor wants to know, in Tor language, he says, can you disable the doors and block them? That way nothing can come up after us.
Maybe.
And you could, with a covert check using disable device, you could probably make sure that each one of these doors stays sealed.
Okay,
and it would take another check to be able to basically undisable, re-enable the door so that it could be opened or shut. And you could use things like, let's say, a broomstick shoved in at a weird angle, or you tinkering with the wheel and actually making it to where it would just spin loosely and wouldn't actually catch, or any number of different ways that you could try to disable this with a proper check. It would require somebody with a skill, though, to be able to repair it afterwards if you did jam the door. None of your teammates have the ability to unjam it, but if you're still around, you could obviously undo, or re-enable the door where it could operate correctly. So there, I mean, that's what Tor would request, because Tor is super concerned about being in a tower with multiple different passageways and stuff and not clearing each level. So like if you disabled most of the doors and made it to where things were much easier for Tor Brain, he would know then that there's like one way in, one way out, and there's one way that people could come after you. And that is like the perfect scenario for Tor.
Okay. In the event that, let's say, we do block these doors and then neither of us are conscious enough to like make it back through, what would it take for Kylon or Tor to knock down one of these doors? Is that a possibility?
That's a really good question. Let's see here. I'm not going to say that it's impossible, because it definitely is. It would take them, let's see here. It would take them some heavy smashing. These are these would be really, really hard to break with brute strength. So Tor's hammer, which would do a much better job than a sword, the sword would not be very effective at breaking these down, but the hammer, probably you're looking at a few good turns, maybe a minute of smashing it to get through, because these do, even though it's an adamantine hammer, these are made, and I should have mentioned this before, these are not made strictly of like glaucite, so these aren't like a hardness 50 or 20, but these are probably a hardness 12 to 15, because it looks like some sort of mixture of sky metals has been used in these doors.
Okay.
He could get through it, but it might take like rounds and rounds of smashing, and it would be very loud. It would not be quiet or covert in any way.
I mean, at the point that we're having them knock down doors, I don't think coverts really are concerned.
Not really. Yeah, but yeah, it can be done. It definitely can be done, but it'd take rounds of hitting it. So,
well, we could. I mean, there's a stairwell over here. Could be a back way up that he may not be expecting us to come from.
Kylon nods. Tor says, we could disable the door. That way nothing could come up after us.
Well, I also don't want to trap us somewhere.
Kylon's like, yeah, what if we need to leave? It doesn't make sense, Tor.
Kylon, it makes sense. It may not be the greatest idea. It's not the worst idea, but all right, you know what? let's just start with door number 1. We'll start where we always start and just go around the room, completely ignoring door number 4.
What you're saying that you guys are going to stay now and open up the door.
This is, we can go up the stairs is what I'm saying. There's stairs back here.
Yeah.
We can take these stairs up instead of these stairs.
Yep.
Yes?
Okay. Yes, it is. Door is opened. And that is what you guys see. Stairway right here going up further.
Oh, it's the Mickey Mouse stair.
Yeah, it's a circular stairway going up, 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 very tight corner. So you guys go along this way. Just going to shut the door behind you, not disabling it or anything like that.
Yeah, just shut it.
Okay. Let me shut the door here just so we can remember, just in case, because, you know, I want to make sure that we're all accurate about what doors are shut and which aren't. There we go. That's a shut door. And now we're going to be going up to the next level. And I'm just going to need you guys to get copied. And there could be multiple sets of you. I hope this doesn't screw up things whenever there are multiple sets of you again and again and again. We'll see. And I'll get you situated here. Tor might not be on the map for this. We'll see. Is it usually Bear and then Sunny, or Sunny and Bear?
Sunny, then Bear.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, Tor's going to be off the map basically at this point. And let's get changed over here. So level 4 of the tower, the fun level. That's what this is called. Fun level. Let's see. We're going to skip over some things. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're going to skip over some things. We're going to get over to here. Okay, there we go. As you come up to this level, Delstria, you're the first to see right here where I'm pointing at here. It looks like a hole has been burrowed through the southern wall to the room beyond. And the room beyond looks like it was a lab of some sort, but kind of looks kind of funky. It's crammed with hundreds of metal cages and boxes strewn about haphazardly. Much of the metal in the room has been twisted and gnawed on. There's dismantled metal automaton that you see laying down here, just in pieces. There's a foul and musky smell in the air, even as you come up this stairway. You also see that there's a door over here, and I'm not sure if you can see too well or if I blocked it out, because some of these doors are just, I'm accidentally blocking them off. But there's a doorway here that is closed and sealed, but this area definitely open where that hole is in the wall. Now that hole is only about 4 foot high, so you'd have to bend over a little bit to go through into this next room to really get a good idea of what lays beyond.
Or we send a bear. We can send a bear and I can just look through Bear's eyes.
Or you can do bear research. Make a perception check, if you will, Delstria, to gain any more information.
27.
27. Okay. Let me roll a die here because we're finally doing that. It's going to be so exciting. Oh no. All right. That's a good way to start it. That's good. That's good.
For whom?
You know. Okay. Okay. So you take a look around and you don't see any movement. You don't hear anything other than the rattling of the pipes. And and you can tell that this door is still sealed. Definitely looks like it has not been opened. The floor here doesn't look like there's any tracks or any other signs of activity. Just that hole in the wall to the south.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the party there's a hole in the wall over here. It looks like it goes to a lab. It's open. I think we should check it out.
Okay, Kylon says. He waits for you to step forward. Sunny, as you come around, you can see the hole.
Yeah, maybe we should send Alpion, and I can look through Alpion's eyes rather than trying to shove us all under this tiny little hole.
It does look like on the other side of this, by the way, Delstria, as you get closer, this is just a mess of boxes and stuff in here that are not displayed. It's not hazardous terrain, it's not difficult terrain, but there's just a mess with multiple layers of these cages of all different sizes that have been ripped open or have opened, and it looks like there's there's remains of, it looks like maybe and other things that would have been used inside these cages to house these animals. It definitely reeks in here. It smells very musky. What would you like to do?
It looks like it was maybe a place to hold animals, probably experimenting on or something.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we can send Alpion in if you want.
I just think that maybe sending the one who's not in danger of, most things is probably the smart way to go, and then the rest of us can be ready if something follows him back out.
Okay.
Rather than having one of us, on our knees as we're scrambling. Not that I don't trust our DM or anything.
Oh, this isn't about the DM at all, though, right?
No, not.
It's definitely just about the way things are in this tower situation. All right. Bear can make a perception check using scent. What can he relay to you at this point? You can look through his eyes. Is there empathetic link or anything else that you have?
So it's empathetic. Yep.
Empathetic.
Thank you.
Okay.
Link. Where basically I can just see through his eyes. Although I am blind, so I'm definitely hanging out right next to Kylon, like hand on his shoulder, like, please don't let me die, because I'm gonna die.
And Tor's gonna come up to here and roll perception check for your bear as he goes in through the tunnel.
Bear, your perception is so terrible. Oh my god. Bear. 14.
Okay. Bear, he smells the air, and you can tell that, like, his hackles raise immediately, knowing that there's another predator in the area. Like, he can smell distinctly that some other creature has marked their territory. And as he goes and looks in at the broken machine creature in front of him, which is right here, he can also see that whatever it is has marked its territory even on that broken machine. Like, it was just hated that thing and wanted to show that it could defeat it. He smells the air and looks around, and even his eyes start to kind of blur up a little bit, or you can see that, it's just so strong, the musk and the acidic smell in here. And that is when there is a movement of a burrow of battered boxes and such, which shifts from the sides, and a creature emerges that Bear sees, coming up all the way to Bear in a surprise round, scampering towards him and hissing. And this hissing, growling creature that just shoots along the floor at amazing speed. Delstria, you're going to get to see also. We're going to roll initiative to start because this thing has come out of hiding and does not like anyone messing in its territory. Oh boy, we have some good ones for the guys today. Very first combat bat, double sevens. 7.
Oh goodness.
And let's see how fast this little critter goes. 22 on its initiative.
Oh fuck, bro.
It's a spry little thing, super quick. Let's see where my die went. Die. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see here. So the creature that comes out of its lair that's shoved over here in the corner is a small little fry. It's not really much of anything, to tell you the truth. Let's see if I have a picture of it though, just to be able to show you guys. So I uploaded all sorts of things in the wrong place, and I don't have it, but I'll add it as a handout. There it is. Okay, this is going to be called Little Biter. This is great. And we're going to show it to all players. There we go. Off he comes.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It's so cute.
I love him.
A little tail, 8 legs.
Can we keep him?
Yes, you should keep him.
He doesn't look very friendly.
No, Little Biter is just tons of friendly.
I mean, do you have any treats?
A muscled up, like mutated little creature. Delstria, I'll let you do a knowledge check and tell you what he might be. The knowledge will be a knowledge nature. And while you're looking through the eyes of your companion, of course, Sunny, you can make a knowledge nature also to see what this might be. And I'll tell you on your turns. But first, little buddy, since he's right there, he doesn't like anyone next to him. So he is going to bite and use all 4 of his 8 claws to latch on to Alpion, trying to rip him apart real quick like, because that's what angry little critters do. So nice. I'll do the 4 claws first. Alpion, does a 23 hit Alpion's flat-footed armor class?
Oh, God bless flat-footed, yes.
Okay, well, then he has 4 hits with the claws. And a bite, too. So 5 hits against Alpion, all in one just furiously devastating attack as this thing latches on. Well, we'll see if he latches on here in just a second. I imagine Alpion will still be healthy and up. Okay. That is 27 damage from the claws and 7 damage from the bite. And the claws have a rake attack also, of course, that fails. So the rake attacks fails, and he's going to try to get grabbed on. Oh my gosh. Woo! A 30 to grapple. Sorry, a 34 to grapple. To grab a hold.
Yes.
Okay. So the thing launches itself like some just insane badger. And that's the thing that he looks the closest to as he jumps forward. And you think, Delstria thinks, well, not really in form, but in the way his attitude is. Well, he or she. As this creature jumps forward and latches on with 4 claws, raking into the bear as the bear kind of stumbles back and howls in pain, and then grabs and bites into the bear's neck. The bear is now grappled by this creature that seems like it is latched on, and you can see now holding on to the bear with its mouth, the claws come apart, and now this next turn, you think it's going to be ripping and tearing with all of its claws into the bear's flesh. It's very angry, and it screeches out in a high-pitched animalistic challenge to the bear. Alpion was just wanting to look around. That's all he wanted. And this death machine has lurched out of somewhere, out of the shadows, going after him. Sunny, it is your turn.
Getting through the super scary hole.
Yeah, it's just going to count as 2 squares of movement to move from one square to the next. So basically difficult terrain on 1 square.
Cool. Well, Sunny's gonna go here.
Yeah. Okay, you move in, and stepping on some crates and broken supplies and stuff, you look at the creature that's grabbed a hold of Alpion. What do you do?
Oh, I'm really
Aren't you
sorry.
blind? Did you end that aspect?
Action, yeah, it's a free action to end it. So before I would move, I would have dropped that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And then I'm going to attack the super scary creature because that's a thing.
What did you get on your knowledge check, by the way, too, before you attack?
I don't remember. Not that high. Hold on.
You got a 15.
Okay. Looks like 15. Okay, yeah, not high enough to identify it.
Okay.
Oh, wow. And neither is yours, Delstria.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it is a rare science experiment.
You're right. Because there is grapple.
This creature has been around since 2nd edition, by the way.
Oh, fun. Because bear is grappled, he is not threatening, correct? Or is he still considered threatening?
This creature is not. Let's see here. Just want to make sure. It is not threatening. It is, and bear is neither threatening either because he's grappled. So neither one of these are.
I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure, just so I'm calculating things correctly. All right, so gonna attack.
You're all by yourself, sadly. Whoa!
28 to hit.
Holy crap! But you hit without a problem. Okay. Slashing your machete into the side of this creature, you see it glances off of the muscles of this creature and just goes shooting off of the top of its body. You thought you had a devastating hit across this creature, but it seems like it wasn't very effective.
Well, hey guys.
Hey
might be a bad thing.
Hey guys. It's
all
a
right.
big, bad, mean little thing.
Then I want to get out of a grapple. What am I doing?
Well, you're just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're making a CMB versus its CMD.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. CMB.
Oh, that's not enough to get out. Bear pulls back, and Alpion's like, "Arr!" and the thing's just ripping into it, and still somehow growling, even though it has part of bear in its mouth. Still somehow growling the entire time. He fails at that. Ugh, Delstria, you are up. Okay. Examining the creature, this is definitely. It looks like some kind of a magical beast. You don't know what it is. It could be intelligent. It could not be. By the looks of it, it's definitely just a ferocious
ball of angry fur.
Bear ball of fur that's lashing forward, which is what you might have to be to survive in this tower.
If I were to drop to a knee, excuse me, would I have a clear line of shot for a full round attack?
Yeah, absolutely. We would consider you to be prone, even though you're not laying down. You'd be prone, which is free to go into, and it doesn't affect your ranged attack, so you should be fine if you're not flat on your back.
No, just so I can see through the opening to shoot.
Yeah, Yeah, absolutely. That's fine.
And still let them actually get past me.
Right.
So that I can do a full round and hopefully
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna drop to a knee.
Mm-hmm.
And do a full round attack with gravity shocking.
That's okay. Great. These creatures are just horrible.
Oh, I can't see him to.
Oh no, you can't.
Oh,
can you?
there it is. I was
he's
able to
just
click
a little
on him.
thing. Yeah, and he's pulled to that corner of the square, and I can't make him go to the other.
I was able to get it.
Let's see.
I selected my target. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick Albion.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, the important one, which is the first shot hits, so both of your arrows hit there.
Okay, so 17 plus 6 electricity, so 23.
Okay.
And then my second attack.
Whew. That's not good. The same kind of outcome here. Your second shot missed, but your first one with 2 arrows that are just an inch apart whenever they hit does not seem to have much effect. Only electricity racing across the body of the creature seems to have hurt it. And the same for the second attack. The second attack hits, but only the electrical damage seems to be in effect. Ouch. And the creature does not even seem phased by your attacks.
That's not good.
Is right. Tor is going to drop his initiative, delay, and watching that stairway for now, since there's so many people in there. Kylon is going to move 5, 10, 20, and he moves over to here as his second movement because he cannot stop in that same square that Sunny's in. And that is his full turn moving.
Oh God!
He says, "What is this thing?" As he looks at it, it growls at him in response, and it is going to make a grapple check to maintain the grapple against Albion with a +5 bonus. It has obnoxiously high 47 or so to maintain its grapple.
Oh, jeez.
With 8 legs, it should have an obnoxiously high leg.
And then it's going to be attacking with its claws as its bite maintains the grapple. And Albion is at a -2 on each one, or -4. That is right, -4 on each one of these.
I mean, I will take them. Oh no! Wait, hold on. It's just a -4 dex. It's not a -4. AC.
So -4. Only -4. Look at that. Which it has a -2 to attack while it's in a grapple. Also, by the way.
Yeah, but I need to do math. Okay.
Does a 20 rip into?
It does not. No.
23.
That does.
Okay, so we have 2 hits and another one that's a hit that might be a critical hit.
Bye, Bear. I love you.
Oh my God. It is a confirmed critical hit.
Bye, Bear. I love you.
I love you too, Albion. Hey, you have not lost one combat with the bear anytime it's gone down. The 2 normal hits. 15 points of damage total. Is the bear still up at that point?
Bear is still up.
And then we're going to do a critical hit here. The first of the evening. It's so exciting.
Yes.
Yes. It is Number 18. Critical hit with a natural weapon called Claws of Fury.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's not what they're called, but they pretty much are. They're going to be slashing. It would be wing tear, double damage, and target loses flight if it has wings. Bear does not have flight, does he?
Bear can't fly.
12 points of damage then is what that comes out to with the critical hit.
Cute. Hey, bear goes limp.
A little bit of another problem there with that whole bear going limp situation.
Yeah.
Can he fall on top of the thing and pin it?
That'd be great. That is a great question. Okay, so, oh boy. Bear is also, because it is a critical hit, he is going to take bleed damage. Because this is a bleeding critical feat that this creature has.
Why?
9 points of bleed damage.
Jesus.
Why?
And this is 9 points every round
Why?
that he's down.
Why gotta be like that? Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey.
The last tear with the claw goes into the bear's leg and almost rips off his front leg. As the bear drops to the ground, Alpion is let loose by this creature, and the creature looks around snarling for its next opponent. That is its turn.
God bless you, Bear.
Sunny.
Bear, I love you so much. Why you gotta be like that?
It is your turn, and you've got to stop the bleeding. Or call on Tor. But regardless, there will be 9 points of bleed damage here for Bear pretty soon.
All right. Starting with Alpion, he just needs to make a con check, right?
Well, he has a bleed effect going on.
Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Why? Bear!
No, it's not.
Fuck.
We need to start with Sunny so that Bear doesn't die.
Kylon, kill it.
Kylon, kill it. He
Stepping
nods.
this way.
He nods to you in response to your request. He's definitely focused on killing it. Absolutely. What else would he be doing?
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a.
What just happened in your head?
A lot. I'm gonna cry.
Do you have any heal spells?
I do. Of course I do.
Good. Okay, good. I was gonna be like, this is bad. If you ran out.
No, I'm dropping a tier moderate
Okay.
on Bear.
Well, 13 is not too bad. 13 removes the bleed, so he's no longer bleeding, and also heals him for 13 points of damage.
Cute.
Now we go on to Bear. At the beginning of his turn, he bleeds for 9 if he had that bleed condition, which he doesn't. Is he awake, though?
Oh, I can bring him back.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that might be the best place for him to be. He's kind of like the team mascot. I think on the flag, you need to have Bear laying down as if he's sleeping, on the flag. And then everyone else is like, weapons out and pose.
So mad. Okay.
Delstria, it's your go.
Full round attack.
You have an idea, Delstria, that this thing seems to be resistant to the damage that you're doing, and you believe it's mainly the damage form. You doing piercing damage or Sunny doing slashing damage seems to have a resistance against such forms of damage. I don't think you have blunt arrows to try out a different way. And if you did have blunt arrows, you still might have issues.
No, but at least the electricity seems to be having an effect.
Yeah, it's actually zapping it. Hair kind of getting fried.
Yeah, Tor, we need bludgeoning.
We need a Tor up here. Yeah, definitely Tor needs to get up here.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to at least injure it.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Ah, sweet. 22. Oh, he is no longer grappled. He let go of his bear. That misses him.
29.
29 definitely hits. Yep.
Okay. Well, that would be 12 regular and 2 electricity.
Ooh.
If the
How about
12
4
did
damage
anything.
instead?
Yeah, well, I'll take it.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's 2020 after all.
And
Okay.
Second attack.
And by the way, what arrows are you using on this? Are you using adamantine again?
Just regular.
Okay, just regular. Okay.
Just my durable.
Okay, got it. Come on. Holy shit. That confirms the critical hit.
Electricity.
Okay, let's roll it up and see. That is definitely a critical hit. You guys,
I rolled 2 20s on that. That's like the
oh my gosh, you needed that.
Yeah.
26 is the critical number that I have for all those following along on YouTube, Bill.
It's a ×3.
That should be
an arrow.
That should be a 1d6 and it rolled or 1d8 and it rolled a 1d6.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me.
Is that just on your second macro probably?
Yeah, just a second.
And thank you for noting that, Alyssa. It is 2 of these. It's going to be a 52 also.
No, wait, hey, Libby, all of your electricity is doing 1d6.
Yeah, the electricity should be doing 1d6. It's just the arrow damage.
Oh,
my arrow damage should be a 1d8 because of gravity.
Nope, you're good. I was like, no, that's not. But yes, ×3 because that's the important part.
The first one is bleeder, double damage and 1d6 bleed. You might want to roll that bleed damage just to see how awful that is. And then the next one. Okay, so that's 1 around. He has no way of healing that, so he's going to bleed the rest of the combat for 1 point each round. And then the other one is elbow pierced, double damage, and target drops whatever is being held, which is not holding anything, but still it's a total of a ×3 damage on that attack.
Okay, so I rolled my d8, so 5 + 5 be 10 normal, so be 30 ×3. You said?
Yeah, times 3, and then the electricity, of course, is not multiplied.
Right, the electricity is 4, and then it'd be 30.
4. Okay, got it. Perfect. Plus the 1 bleed that happens immediately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Wow, that is a massive hit on the creature. It hisses and stares at Delstria, and it looks like it is going to now lunge towards Delstria in response to that attack. As you shoot through one of its legs, and then it basically hits into the leg right at the elbow and pierces through and kind of attaches the leg there to its side also, as it gets through some ribs or whatever is the equivalent on this horrible creature, and it lets out this as it looks over at you, and you can see without a correct knowledge check, Delstria, this is more of the intelligent kind. You don't think it's super smart, but you definitely think that it's more smart than a horse.
I have that set to 1d8, so why did it roll a 1d6 for the damage?
I don't know. You'll have to figure that out while Kylon is going. Kylon doesn't care about d6s or d8s. He cares about his greatsword, and he's going to try to smash it. He hits. And he misses. The creature is just pissed off. Oh, God. Okay. Tor, on his turn, 5, 10, 15, 25 here. He's going to move 30 over here to get to where he can attack it. And as he does so, that will provoke an attack of opportunity from the little critter. And the little critter is going to reach out with a claw and try to swipe at him. A nat 20. He crits Tor now with his claw. Oh, it's really bad. It's a bleeding critical again, so it's automatically going to do 2d6 points of bleed, which is 3 points of bleed to Tor. And how many crits have we had already in this combat? Too many. 9. I'm just going to keep this open, I guess, since this is what we're doing. This makes sense. It's a leg wound. Double damage and target's land speed is halved for 1d4 rounds. Okay, that makes sense. The damage is going to be 14 points of damage plus 3 bleed to poor Tor. Just a little tiny reminder why you don't want to mess with the thing. Oh my god. Okay. All right, let's see about Tor's movement, where he's at. He did not recast his spell, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and Tor is now going to attack with one swing of his hammer. And misses. Oh god, he misses the little ferocious little horrible thing as it growls at him, and then it looks through that doorway again, and it moves to Delstria to attack, fearless of anyone else around it, scampering forward 5 feet, and then lunges out at Delstria with everything that it's got. Delstria, you're not going to be caught flat-footed, though, because you can't be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Sorry. Delstria, does a 31 hit you?
Yes.
All of its attacks hit you with its
holy
claws.
Shit.
And its bite. A 30 to confirm a critical miss. I think it avoids the critical miss. So 4 claws against you. He's had 2 potential critical misses also during this combat, but his attacks are so freaking deadly, and his attack bonus is so high. 5,
this thing is ridiculous.
10, 11, 12. Oh, he takes bleed damage also, by the way, on his turn.
Yes, just 1, but yes.
Yeah. 32 points of damage with his claws as he lashes and scrapes, and then finally grabs a hold of you with one of his claws. A grapple check of a 34 to grab you.
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen what it did with Bear.
Mm-hmm.
It also has a rake attack there at the very end. My God, which it rakes you for 9 more points of damage.
Was it over 28?
Yes.
For how many more?
9 more.
Shit.
This thing is horrible.
As my life bar just goes.
You are now grappled, by the way, also. You just saw what happened with the Bear.
Mm-hmm.
And you can predict what it's going to be doing next, as now it will try to latch on and just tear into your body until it's all split open and bleeding out. And you imagine next turn, if this thing is still attached, that's what it's going to do. Sunny. Oh my God.
Yup. All right.
It's got Delstria. You've got to get it off of Delstria.
Yeah, I'm aware. Okay. Do I take a penalty if I'm shooting into grappledness?
No, you do not.
Cool.
Nope.
Yeah. Sunny is gonna drop her machete because I apparently never learned my lesson about dropping weapons. 5 foot step. Oh my god! I'm gonna quick draw out my fucking laser pistol. And taking 2 shots because it's semi-automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. All right. Shot 1. 24.
Hits it.
Cool. Take 3 fire damage.
Does not seem to be affected by it.
Doug, no, it's fire damage.
Yes, I know.
I know.
Would you like to shoot again?
Yes, because I told you I was going to.
You miss it. Oh, no, this is really bad, guys. This is really bad. Delstria, it's your turn. This is really bad, guys.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah. Kylon says, "We'll get it. We'll get it." Delstria yells to you. So while you're grappled, as standard action, you can try to escape the grapple. Tor has a better idea, though. Tor, as an immediate action, is going to cast Liberating Command, which will give you an immediate chance to escape this grapple before your turn begins. Let's see the specifics of this. You'll get to make a escape artist check, which is going to be a acrobatics check. You can make an acrobatics check right now outside of your turn or any of your actions on your turn to try to get out of this.
And acrobatics.
Yes, and you're going to have a plus 16 to this.
Okay.
Because of Tor.
Okay. As a swift action, can I do that?
This is outside of your turn. It's an immediate action, so you're doing it even before your turn begins. So,
acrobatics.
Yeah, this is kind of like slipped in there right before your turn begins. Oh my god. Oh my god. With a plus 16.
I rolled in that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, I would hero point that shit real quick.
Yeah. We're going to use a hero point and re-roll.
Okay. This is a plus 16. Oh,
so 31.
31. 30 was at CMD. You're able to escape out of the grapple. You are now not grappled as your turn begins.
Okay. Is it in my square with me or no?
It is next to you. It's not in your square.
All right. I'm in a 5 foot step.
Uh-huh. He looks like he's going to scamper right towards you, by the way, on his turn.
Yeah.
We hope he's not alive then.
I can either heal myself or I could try to attack.
Delstria, please attack it because we need to kill it.
Yeah.
It looks like it is just a horrible I mean, there's blood all over it, but part of it's from it, part of it's from the bear.
I was gonna say whose blood?
It definitely looks like it's bloodied, but it's lots of people's blood that's contributed.
Swift action, I'm gonna use my archaeologist luck.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The first hit, or the first 2 arrows hit. That second one is a miss unless it's added. Oh, it's already added in there.
It's already added in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 21 regular and 4 electricity.
Okay. Okay.
Second attack.
Oh my god. Well, you can't confirm a critical miss on that.
No. Why is this still rolling the 1d? Oh well. So
okay.
that one missed.
Okay. That's a miss. Okay. The creature still does not look like it's going down easily at all. Kylon is going to now attack it, and with 2 swings of his great sword. Oh my god. He hits it only 1 time. This time, coming back from the blow with his sword, though, the creature stops and kind of wobbles a little bit and just hisses out and just screaming at the entire world and its rage that's built up.
We weren't going to hurt you, little buddy. We were just looking around.
We're not going to run experiments on you. Tor is going to do a 5-foot step so he can actually swing at the thing. And Tor is going to try to attack twice. Oh my god, yes.
Please.
A solid hit. This one seems to jar it even more. But then it looks up and there's just blood filling its eyes. And you can tell that same look because you've seen it before in orcs. It is now in a blood rage that will only end after it drops down completely dead. Which Tor's second attack, we hope that that's what it accomplishes. But it misses.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
All right.
The good news is that I'm kidding.
Closer. Oh my god.
Hey, going through the hole, is that going to be rough terrain for the creature as well?
It's small sized.
So yes.
So no. Yeah.
So yes.
Definitely no. But
hey, Dal, you might be in trouble.
Yeah. I think this creature, though, once again, Kylon is right here, and he just smashed into it really hard with his sword. So did Tor, though. And I think this creature, I'm going to give it a 50-50 which one of those two it goes after, since those just hurt it so bad. Kylon is going to have high numbers, Tor low numbers. Let's hope this isn't a secret. Is this a secret roll? I don't think it is. There it is. So I said, oh yeah, that's right. That's Tor then, isn't it? 5-foot step. No, don't get big. You're not a big thing. You're a little thing. You're a little thing. Okay, he's got a 5-foot step over there. It doesn't look like he can reach Tor from where Tor's at, but he can. And he is going to now do the same thing to Tor, taking his 1 point of bleed damage. He is going to rip and tear into. Oh my god, another nat 20. All 4 claw attacks hit. 1 is a critical hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you want this a pet still? Because I don't think it's a safe pet to have. I mean,
I'd rather it be on our side.
No, wait. Tor can do his magical thing and make him reroll that.
Yeah, he can. Let's see here. He is going to do that magical thing, as you say, also. Yes, he is going to do that magical thing. And that magical thing is going to be called Falter. All right, let's see.
I feel like you told me the name of that ability like 100 times, and I'm never going to remember it. So
the creature makes that. No problem at all. So it is a critical hit against him because both of the things that he can do to remove critical hits are immediate actions, and he only has one immediate action. So so he cannot avoid the critical hit. Let's see what number it is. 36. This thing is ridiculous. It is a calf hole as the creature catches a claw in through his armor into his calf and pulls. It rips out most of the calf muscles of Tor. Normal damage, though, which is great. Let's roll up the damage and just see what happens. 3, 5, 6, 7. So that is 27 points of normal damage. 40, 44 total damage stacked on our friend Tor. And then some dex damage because he ripped into the calf. 2 points of dex damage also to Tor. Okay.
We might need to go outside and camp for the night and come back in.
Then comes the bite.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Which is which is not high enough to bite. It's actually the first thing that this creature has missed not getting in that one, I think. Okay, so the bite misses Tor. The bleed damage, though, does not, as Tor now has 10 bleed damage around. Blood just filling the room now. Tor wobbles. It looks like he is critically wounded after this one round playing with your little badger friend. And the badger is done now with his turn finally. Oh, wait a minute. He could have grabbed. No, he's not going to grapple anymore. He's not even going to grapple. He's just going to tear into things till they die. Oh, I did miss more damage though. Because it's a rake attack if it hits with its claws, which it misses. Yeah, it misses by 1 point. Misses from a rake attack against him. All right, Sunny?
Yeah.
A blood rage on a little tiny critter has wrecked the party.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the party, though?
Fucking nothing, apparently. Dear God. Okay.
And from where it's at, by the way, Delstria, if it does get around to you, that will give it partial cover. If you'd like to move back into the square that you're in before, though, it won't have partial cover. But you'd be provoking attacks of opportunity. So I'd recommend you not do that. It's better to have a -4 to attack this creature. So.
Fuck. I don't know. Do I attack it or do I go save Tor? Kind of leaning towards attacking it.
Whatever you'd like to do. Picking up your weapon, though, from the ground will be a move action. So
I have another weapon. No, I have another weapon.
Oh, you do?
This is me. I have like 8,000 weapons on me. Like
you're like the RPG character with like 35 weapons to draw. So what do? Come on.
All right, I'm gonna 5-foot step. Dropping my fucking pistol, bringing out my fucking other weapon.
So you've dropped 2 weapons now in this combat.
It's what I do.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, what do you bring out?
My longsword.
Okay.
All right, first attack. Please let it die.
That is a miss. Oh my God. My God. It's one little furry friend.
Second attack, because.
No attacks. Delstria, It is up to you. It is up to you to save the world from angry critter.
Yeah.
I would not get any closer to it. I would attack there with a little penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, or maybe don't do deadly aim so that you have a better chance of hitting it.
I don't have deadly aim. That was removed.
Yeah, everyone can have it for free.
Oh, I haven't been applying it.
Okay. I have 35 fucking work calls and emails that are coming in here today, so that's great. I have a text string of 60 texts from the owners since I got on here.
22 and 27.
That is a miss. The second one hits though, and it's a good hit. Hits him right in his flank.
12 and 1 electricity.
Okay.
Then second attack.
Needs like a good electrical jolt, and you're going to take him down. Gah! Misses.
What? That is the other D20 rolled a nat 20. This one rolled a 9.
Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does. Yeah, the creature is just barely alive, and I'm still putting its 1 point of bleed each round on it.
Come on, Kylon.
Kylon, oh my god. Okay, Kylon, 5-foot step, attacking with the great sword. And that will do it. I think. Yes, that will do it. The creature crumples down with one last attack here on its back. The creature drops to the ground just with the last little growling and its claws kind of flexing there as the impulse is still shooting through its brain, just grabbing and a growl as it finally stops moving. Everything has been wrecked in here. Pools of blood now. Tor, as he starts his turn, takes 10 points of bleed damage and drops down to his knee, almost bleeding out before he grabs a hold of his leg and he casts a healing spell to staunch the bleeding. He is 1 point away from going unconscious. Oh my god, and his healing sucks. 13 points of healing for a 3rd level spell. And he is not bleeding any longer, though. Kylon, by the way, this is what happens when Kylon doesn't get wounded. Kylon has 0 points of damage on him now.
The rest of the party nearly dies, and Kylon's like, I feel pretty good.
Looking around like, that wasn't too bad. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so combat is over. I think we can stop bleed effects from happening because no one else is bleeding right at this point, so that's great. Tor is no longer bleeding. He healed himself a little bit to keep from dropping. And you can see that there's 2 sealed doors here, one leading out of this room, and then the other one you haven't heard opening. So that's a good sign, too. It doesn't seem like there's any other attackers coming. What do you do?
Okay. Well, we need to heal ourselves.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Cure Serious Wounds on myself first.
Oh my gosh. Good idea.
Sunny is going to go over to her very unconscious bear, muttering very loudly about how this is stupid and she's done exploring and she's going to go home and live her happy little life until her stupid head explodes.
Kylon says, you wouldn't be happy if you went back there. We already know that. You're part of the Torchbearers anyways. Sunny, you can't be talking like that every single time we have a bad little, a little run-in, and he kicks the creature.
Kylon, that was bad. Bad doesn't even begin to cover it.
How far down are Bear and Tor?
Tor is way down. He's going to use a cure critical wounds spell on himself, which he just got that spell. Super duper cool.
I'm gonna cast.
How's everyone else looking, by the way?
I'm down like 20, but I'm gonna cast a Cure Serious on Alpion.
Good idea.
22.
Helpful. All right.
Nice.
Bear's at like half health.
Yeah, and Tor is looking a lot better after that super heal that he has. Is anyone way down where he can do a cure critical wounds on you? It's 4d8 plus 8.
Cure mod.
Delstria, you're hurt pretty bad too, aren't you?
I'm healing myself up here.
Okay. Then we won't do another cure critical wounds.
No, that'd be too much.
Okay.
The wrong thing.
How about a cure moderate wounds? Oh my god, we use so many cures, potion or spells and potions every single game. Cure moderate wounds for Tor. Okay.
I'm gonna cure light.
Tor is mostly healed. How about Alpion? How does he look?
He's about half health right now.
Okay, cure moderate wounds. 17 points of healing.
Thank you.
And now, how does he look?
Hold on, I have to do math.
Who's that?
42. He's honestly okay. He's only down like 6 points. So
okay, Tor's down like 5 also. Delstria, you need more healing?
I'm just down 1 hit point now.
Well, there. Everyone looks like they're good to go again. Wow. Kylon says, what was that thing even? Looking at both Delstria and Sunny, though, and neither one of you know.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it must be extremely rare, you would imagine.
Angry? That's what it was. Angry.
He nods. Looks like there are scratch marks against this door here, but just a few. It seems like the tunnel that you came in was the only way out of this room except for that doorway, and this creature didn't travel back and forth in this from the doorway. Everything here in this room looks like it's been destroyed and torn apart. Looks like, by the way, that a lot of this metal has been eaten also. And this creature has probably torn through these cages and eaten most of the metal, leaving just shards of these cages behind. There are a total of what you would think 4 robots that are in here that he has destroyed and then put in here, maybe dragging back into here for treats.
I hope we don't find any more of those.
Kylon says, I don't know how we could find. I mean, look at that thing. Do you think it would allow another one of its kind to even live around? I mean, that was an angry, horrible thing.
That's a good point.
Tor is going to cast Lesser Restoration on himself. Is anyone out any other ability? Oh my god, at 1 point. He's done just so good with Lesser Restoration. Anyone down any ability score points?
I think Sunny still is.
Sunny and Bear are still down 1 point, but
just
I'm not letting
one...
you spend
okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I have some Lesser Restoration potions.
I also have potions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think Tor at this point, he has just a few spells in reserve. What do you guys want to do?
Whew. Curl up and take a nap? Damn.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, if we're going to rest in this stupid tower, this is probably the best spot.
You breathe the air, and it is horrendous.
I didn't say that it was going to be comfortable.
Horrible.
Hands of God. I said that it's probably the best spot.
Yeah, Kylan looks at you and he says, I will not be sleeping in this filth. That's disgusting, Sonny. That's like sleeping in a bed with Sammy.
There were rooms downstairs we could stay in if we needed to.
No, and we don't talk about him, okay?
Oh, well, Kylan nods curtly. He's like, okay, fine. But maybe downstairs in the servants' chambers where the ghosts were.
I'm gonna check this door.
Okay, make your trap check, your perception check to see if it's trapped or anything else odd about it.
Yeah, plus it'd be a 30. 3.
Is that you don't have your
adding
luck on or anything, do you right now?
Huh?
You don't have your luck on or anything
No.
for that. Okay. No trap. As a matter of fact, this door looks like it is like the others. It you look through the little porthole, which has been scratched, and there's like a chunk of fur attached to the outside of it, and you can see straight across the hallway there is it only goes 5 feet across to a wall straight across from you, and then it looks like there is a hall that goes to the north of that doorway. Judging by the door, it is not a pressurized, it's pressurized, but it is not interlocking like the other sets that you saw on the floor below. You could open this one independently.
Okay.
So you see a hall going to the north. You just can't see how far it goes.
Yeah. There's a hall going down this way. It might turn again at the end. I don't know. What did it look like out here?
Like just like a doorway there.
I'm stuck on the...
Yeah, I know. It says there you go.
You want to go through this door or the other one?
Kylan says, well, he says, whichever. He says, but I think that maybe I should be going first. I mean, rather than the Alpion or anyone else. I think it would just make more sense.
I think
it works so well when Alpion and I go first. Haven't you noticed?
I think this door's clear of traps.
Kylan says, well, then I'll go first then. Tor, if you could watch our rear, and everyone else just stay in the middle and stay safe. And he nods at you and smiles. He says, Iomedae will protect us. And he goes, and he beep boop and unlocks the door. Yep. Stepping out of the room, he kind of breathes. He says, it's just a hallway. Delstria, there's another door here. He's going to move. Let's see if he can fit in this square there. He'll fit in that square, and another door.
I'm going to check. 31?
No traps. Easy enough just to turn it and open it again.
Go ahead, Kylan.
Okay. He does so. The door clanks open, and he steps out, and he says, it's just like he says what we're seeing from the other side. It's the balcony area. He says as he walks around the corner here. He says, looks like it's nobody's here. I see another stairway going up. And as you come out here, I don't know if it's drawn well, but this is the balcony area here, looking down onto the level below. Mm-hmm. And then there is a staircase here that is going down below.
Okay. So that's where those stairs coming up from the...
Right. Absolutely. Okay. You do see also some furniture. It looks like it's furniture, but I'm not sure. Is it a desk? Let's see here. It looks like it actually, those are supposed to be doors. I don't know why those were put that way. That was bad, very bad. Looks like the door has been battered outward, and it actually looks like it's been smashed outward. Although you can't really tell from the way those are drawn. And as you look over there, Delstria, you see another doorway down a short little hallway that has also been battered outward, like something has escaped from within.
You
can put your way
I love Melissa just like, oh god.
Your way in here into whatever chamber lies beyond. Kylon is up here with you. Tor is shutting the doors behind you as you're going. If somebody was opening these, if they were still in the same area as you think you'd be able to hear it. But if they were on a different floor or something, they could still probably sneak up pretty well behind you. But Kylon, not really thinking about it. Tor is the one that's actually super concerned about shutting all the doors as he backs up here slowly, just kind of looking around, making sure that you're covered. Where do you go now? Do you want to go upstairs, or would you like to go in through this battered mess of a hallway with splintered wooden furniture and the doors that have been smashed out? And it looks like something really massive must have hit these in order to break through the metal and destroy these in this way. Definitely not a little critter with claws. These are not the same signs of his destruction.
Well, it looks like whatever was in there isn't anymore.
Kylon nods like he knows. He's like, well, then that means it's safe in there. No reason to watch this door, Tor. Let's go up to the next floor.
Well, do we want to look in there?
He shrugs, looks back to you, Sunny.
If you would like to, have at it.
All right. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Tor goes through the hallway.
I'm going to make sure I'm right behind Kylon just in case he needs...
Kylon. Sorry, not Tor.
I can't...
You might be stuck because of barriers. Hold on here.
Yeah.
Because those were made really tight. Tight like a tiger.
There we go. If I drag and very slowly move myself.
I'm going to delete both of these so you don't have to worry about it. There you go. Perfect. So you should be able to go through there. In this room, there's a pair of large metal cages and a desk to the eastern portion of this room. Not on any map, of course, because I don't have time to decorate rooms, it seems. It looks like some sort of a laboratory and a research station there with a desk that might have had some books on it at one time. But now you just see some black long feathers at the bottom of both of these. Thank you for decorating both these cages to the east. It looks like some large creature might have been stored in each one of these cages. Or maybe they're just really big cages. Regardless, feathers are kind of strewn about the place, and the doors to the cages have been ripped open. And whatever is here, well, whatever was here no longer is, and neither are the research notes, as it seems like no notes are left here. It seems like there's just the chair and the desk remaining. You can make a perception check if you'd like to search it more.
Look around real quick. And I want to take one of the feathers.
Okay, sure.
32 perception.
Okay. Sunny, you doing any of this anymore, or are you kind of just staying at the doorway?
Nope, I'm hanging at the doorway.
Okay, got it. If you'd like to make a perception check, I'd give it to you at a penalty, but it'd be a penalty since you're not searching around. You're just eyeballing. No. Sure. Okay.
Sure. I'll take a penalty.
I'll take a penalty.
With my nat 20. Yeah. I quit. I'm going home. Like,
you are at home. You are at home, so you can't go home. All right, wonderful.
Like,
Sunny from across the room is just
hey,
like, oh yeah, right there's a blah blah
hey,
blah.
Mel.
He's like, hey,
Go
Del,
that
if you
way.
look there, like right as you turn from picking up a feather, Del, you look up and you see that hanging on some hooks over here look to be some tool vests, like actually vests, not belts, but actually something that a person would wear. They're made for medium size people, and something about them, though, it looks like they are in really good condition. Both of them are. One of them especially so, though. And you can make a spellcraft check if you'd like to examine this.
Is it a knowledge?
It is going to be a no, it is not. It's just spellcraft. Sorry, to identify.
Okay. 29.
Lord. Okay. You find an all tools vest.
Let's take that bad boy.
Vest. And the other one is going to be a vest with tools, but it definitely does not. It's not magical. Definitely not magical. So out of the two of them, the one stands out as being magical and special. That was the servant that did a really good job and got an upgraded item. Yes, an all tools vest. Pretty handy. Pretty handy to get you things in your hands whenever you need them in your hands. Yeah. Okay, cool. Tor, where are you going to be during this? Oh, there you go. You're going to be there, Tor. Perfect.
Can I determine what kind of animal the feather came from?
Yes, absolutely. You can make a check. Make
Nature.
a knowledge nature, and there will be a penalty to it, of course, because you're just looking at a feather. But you could identify it.
I have no clue. It was a bird.
It was okay. Yeah, I mean, it would be really hard to identify it. So you look at it. Does look like some kind of maybe a bird, maybe an avian creature of some sort. Okay. Nothing else here. I mean, it seems like anything that was here has been eaten or mangled. There's just a lot of this stuff has been cleared out, almost as if there's been busy things cleaning and tidying portions, or maybe randomly tidying up places. Kind of hard to tell. But there's not much here left behind.
Okay, well, whatever was in here is gone, but we got an all tools vest at least.
It's just hard to say, isn't it?
Okay.
All tools vest.
All tools. Yes, it's kind of hard for me to say.
Yeah.
And a vest with tools, not the same thing.
And a vest and a tool vest, but not all the tools. Not all the tools are here. Just
only
just
some.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Let's see here. And I'm just marking off these things as things are happening, because you know how that works. Maybe you don't actually. Okay. So moving on up. Or are you going down? Seems like this level is clear either way. No sounds in the tower except for the heat and the vents chugging out fumes. Kind of an ominous, rhythmic sound. Delstria, are you going to go above Kylon or in front of Kylon 5 feet still as we're traveling to the next level?
Oh, sure. Oh,
or have him go first?
I'll go ahead and go first, sweet. I guess.
Oh, wherever you are. I think you're in the right place. I love the delay in this game. I just love the delay. Don't move. Don't move. Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. All right, sweet. And then we have Sunny, and then we have, oh, sorry, Sunny, you're way too forward there too. Oh my God, I moved Kylon instead. Anyways, we get the idea. I'm going to copy and paste you anyway, so it doesn't matter. Off you go, up the hill. Okay. Moving up to the next level, the Tower of Terror. There is
Tower of crazy little gremlin shits.
Crazy gremlin shits. That can work too. Yeah, we can use that as a description. You are going to be met with a door right in front of you. And let me change that over there. And let me go over here. And a doorway appears at the top of this stairway. This one, just like the others, sealed. But there is absolutely no trap here, so you don't need to worry. Wait a minute. Let me make sure that you're on the right level. Something doesn't look right. Nope, you are definitely on the right level.
5.
Okay, let me check something here. Yep, no trap here.
Mm-hmm. Because I rolled poorly.
Would you like to open that door?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. All right, and I might need a little second here just to describe like how these connect and everything. We'll see. All right, so opening the doorway. Beep boop. Come on, beep boop. Oh, you little son of a gun. Beep boop. Oh, fuck you then. You're just gonna get deleted. Beep boop, and it opens. There we go. Door opens without much fanfare, opening up to a wide curved hall that ends in a metal hatch to the northwest. A large slate board covered with neat lettering hangs on the east wall. A flight of stairs to the east leads up, while another flight to the south leads down. That's the one you're on right now. The door to the southern stairwell appears to have been burrowed or chewed through. Ignore that last part.
I was gonna say, isn't that door just opened?
Yeah, it's not chewed through. Ignore that last part. There is no chewing. You didn't make such a bad perception check either, by the way. It just is not. It's been edited out. Not chewed through. There is no little critter here. No chewing has gone on. He didn't make it upstairs. There we go. Something like that, or close to it, maybe like that. Okay, as you guys get in there. So let me describe this again. Curved hall, metal hatch to the northwest. That's right here around the corner. I don't know if all of you can see it. There's a large slate board covered with neat lettering that hangs to the east, and that's going to be over here.
What's the lettering say?
That's a good question. Would you like to maybe move yourself, let's see here, to right about there? Perfect. Okay. Okay, the slate board looks like a project roster and laboratory assignment chart. Hold on, if I can just let me see if I can get that off so I don't have to describe this. I'm going to see I can download this really quick. See if I can get this image and download. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Internet, we love you, except whenever you make it really tiny, itty bitty small. Okay, we're going to try it. One. Okay, you are going to have to zoom in on this. If this is crappy quality, then what we will do is we'll just try it a different way. But this is what you're going to read. On desktop. Oh yeah, that's tiny. God, I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can ever zoom in on these.
No, but I can. I'm gonna copy it and.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. That is effed up.
I'm gonna copy it and zoom in on it.
Do it that way. Bad guys. Spider. You get over there. There we go. Finally got that stuff kind of straightened up a little bit. Can you read it, or do you want me to get to you guys in a different? I can find another version of this.
Just give me a second. I have it. All right. Lab 1, alchemy, fluid siphoning lab. Lab 3, gaseous ooze research. Enola Visk, lead, or something.
Huh? Are you looking at Lab 4?
Lab 3.
Oh yeah, Anata Visk, comma lead.
Lead or lead. Animals used as needed in other experiments. Lab 4, Lab 5, infernal cloud research. Genocide.
For Bastian.
Lab 6, Technic research.
It looks like these are assignments of individuals that were working for him, who was assigned to each lab as the lead investigator. As you're looking through this,
Lab 9 is smoke and particle research.
Yeah.
What's Lab 10?
Lab 0.
Lab 0.
Yeah.
Something recovery? Technic?
Pneumotechnic recovery. Pneumotechnic recovery. You can make a. Oh boy. God, make a society check, because that's where linguistics is. To try to understand that technic babble.
19.
It's not a term that you're familiar with, but whatever it is, you think that it involves I don't think you're going to gain anything from that, honestly.
Okay.
Other than it could be something about no, I can't tell you anything more, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. It is an unfamiliar term, and you're not sure what it relates to. So recovery, technic, maybe Technic League, maybe using technology to recover assets of some kind. Something of that nature. It seems kind of weird. And Sunny, of course, you can attempt any of these perception checks. It looks like you're staying back with Tor, far away from danger.
Is there a label above this door to our left?
Oh, let's check and see. No, there's no label over this door, actually. So it's not labeled as any of the labs at all. There's some chalk there by that wall, by the way. It looks like it was used for changing the laboratories and such on this, basically this big chalkboard that he's used in this wall. Yeah, no label over this door, but it does look like the others. Once again, the same design and everything.
Is there a porthole? What can we see through the porthole?
Yes, there is. As you move up there, make a perception check. Oh, I love it.
$21. Not very good.
Okay, 21. As you look through there, you see that it looks like it is a bedroom. As a matter of fact, there's a large bed that you see off to the distance, and it looks like it's maybe 15 or 20 feet away.
Anybody in the bed?
Nobody is in the bed. The sheets are pulled back partially on one side. And you don't see any person laying in there though. Let's see if there's any other details that you could see. You do see it looks like some tapestries on the wall, although they're really hard to make out. And you can't really see anything else because some things are around the corner. It seems like it definitely opens up to be quite a big room. Like if somebody was designing a castle bedroom and they were to, let's say, make it about 5 times bigger than a castle bedroom would ever be, this one would be almost that size.
I needed that big of a bedroom. It was important, okay?
It's a very big bedroom, yeah.
Let's check the door.
No traps.
Let's open it.
Okay. Beep boop. Let's move this one. Aha, I can grab it. That one allowed me to grab it.
Is the only furniture in here a bed?
No, but that's all that you can see right now. I think there's, oh my God, hold on. You can.
Oh, that's a blue door. Why is that door blue?
That is I think that's one of the windows, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, that is a window that you see here, and I don't know why they colored it blue. This is a window that it's one of those that you were able to see from outside. It has thick metal bars and just tiny little breaks in its spacing. And at this point, the window, I think it's sealed from the inside. I think it actually is, well, let's say it's not. Let's say it is open, and a little bit of fresh air is actually blowing through this room.
Oh,
because of that.
I could have seen this door right here.
Yeah, that door is going to have to be described also. Okay, so the large chamber appears to be a combination of bedroom and study. A large window to the northwest, fitted with sturdy metal slats, lets in light and air, while elaborate tapestries depicting gloomy landscapes and Gothic architecture adorn the walls. A large bed sits in the room, its fine coverings frayed and dusty. A small desk, not really small if you're 10 foot wide or long, a small desk against the southwest wall is bare, while doors provide several exits. Although no handle adorns the door to the northwest, right here, it instead bears a small plate of coppery metal.
Is it a beep boop?
I think it's a beep boop. Let's see. It is not a beep boop. Let's see if there's more description for Doug though, because things are kind of in a weird spot here. Yeah, that is a metal plate on that door, copper metal plate. But there are some checks that you can make here also, but you'd have to look at it a little bit more closely to see exactly what it is. Let's see here.
Let's take a look at it.
Okay. As you make your way over the door, you can make a perception check on that door. Sunny, any place that you're going, or are you going to stay this right about in there? Oh, over there. Okay. And Bear, is Bear where he needs to be? Tor's going to go up to here, I guess.
Oh, well then Bear's gonna be with Tor. Bear's
Okay.
not gonna be by himself.
Okay, good.
Come on now.
Okay,
31.
your perception check. Okay, something not right about this door. As a matter of fact, you can tell that it is warded with an arcane lock. And in addition to that, it seems like it is trapped with a magical trap. In addition to that, there's no clear way that you can see to open it. The best way to get through this door, you would think, would be to actually bash it in. Other than that, you don't see a way to easily open this.
Well, I can disarm magical traps.
Yes, but the door itself seems like there's no mechanism that you see for opening it.
Well, there has to be a way to open it.
There does have to be. You can make a check to see if you want to try to disarm the trap. Let's see what Arcane Lock does in that case. And I will tell you what is okay. And let's see what it. There it is. Yes, you can definitely try to disable the trap. You know that you'll need to do that for any attempt to try to get through the door.
Okay. I'm going to try that, try to disable it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your check.
Not 20.
Love it. Okay. I love it. Let's see here. This disables the trap. The magically disabling a trap, you know, if there is a ward on this door, it will deactivate it for a period of time, but you imagine that it is not going to permanently disable it. In this case, you think that you have 1 minute to work on getting the door open or trying to figure out a way to get the door open.
Okay.
It does seem like you can learn more whenever disabling this. This seems like it is a trap that would be triggered out, and the spell would go out whenever anyone would have physical contact with the door.
How sturdy is the door?
Well, it doesn't have a porthole in it. It's not like the other doors in this entire place. It looks, from all appearances, it looks like it is just as strong as the other doors, although you know with Arcane Lock on it, it'll have a higher difficulty to break the door using force, like breaking through it. So you know that is going to be harder to open. So there is that. Probably a 38 strength check would be needed to smash this door open. So it's impossible for even those guys to do it if they were just going to bash it. But they could hit it with their weapon enough times that they would probably be able to get through this door and actually break through with enough swings, specifically of a hammer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Tor's hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Tor
comes up to the door. He's like, "Yeah, yes.
Can you bash through this door within a minute?"
Nods to himself. He's going to try. He'll move up here. What's everyone else doing while he starts to bash into the door while the magical trap is deactivated?
I'm gonna stand back.
Sonny's getting back. Alphion's going over there. Okay. Let's see what he gets. He will start swinging at it.
Excuse me.
What if in the first 4... Oh, God. Okay. We're not going to use those. We're going to do this. This is going to be better. First round. We cannot hit a door, I don't think. He hits even with the 10, though. Let's do 4 rounds as he starts smashing into it and see what we get here with damage. This is going to be a long process. Okay. 8.
94.
7. 8. 6. Okay, let's see where we're at. 20,
183.
35. Very good. That's good too. I was taking off the DR first and then doing it. Yeah, but okay. So after 5 rounds of bashing into this door with the hammer, you notice it's starting to buckle and the door is starting to bend in. You think that if he continued on, he'd be able to break through it. Delstria, check.
I'm sorry. You cut out
Delstria,
on me.
make a perception check.
27.
I love it. Okay, Delstria. Hold on here just a second. Let's see if I can. Can you go away, little thing? I don't think it can. I think it's gonna have to just go over there. Okay. Delstria, behind you.
The window?
You turn to the window and you see a shape of a Furcus outside the window looking in, angrily shaking his head. And you oh God, he doesn't notice that you see him though, as he's staring at the door and he's shaking his head angrily, even though he's clearly in view of everyone. He does not seem to notice that anyone could just turn around and look and see him as he's floating there. What would you like to do? Oh, sorry.
You changed the map.
Yeah, I don't want to change the map. I want to put you back where you're at. There we go. That's where you should go. I wanted to change me because I got to grab Furcus. Come on, Furcus. Let's go.
Well, do I want to let him know I can see him?
Tor cannot hear anything through the smashing and ringing of the sounds here with his hammer as he's waylaying this door. Sonny, you can make that perception check also and see if you recognize who might be outside. Yep, it's definitely Furcus sound. The swirling mist and vapor, looking very angrily over at Tor as Tor is smashing into this. Tor makes another round of attacks. Oh my God. Okay, great damage. And with this, the door almost buckles open inward, I should say. It almost gets smashed inward completely. Do you want to do anything there? Furcus doesn't seem to notice that you're seeing him, Delstria and Sonny. He looks quite insane as he's floating there outside with a look on his face of just anger.
Yeah, I'm gonna 5 Oh god, this is gonna hurt. All right, I'm gonna 5-foot step here. Bear's gonna come in. And I'm gonna.
You get a standard move, one or the other, as the surprise round. He is floating outside, mind you, and there's metal grates. There's metal grates separating you and him.
What the fuck am I gonna do? Like,
I want to let him know that we didn't come to harm him. We came for his help.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe while he might listen, since we're not in combat with him yet, I'm going to say, Furcus. We came seeking your help, not to harm you, not to fight with you.
Oh God!
As we're bashing his door down.
Okay, make a I'm going to let you do this because it's not in combat. Make a influence check with diplomacy.
Please not 20 this shit, because I'm gonna laugh so hard.
We're going to also turn on my archaeologist luck.
Okay, got it.
Just to give me a bit of a boost. Be 25.
Okay. Whew, that does not look good. Okay.
Damn it.
16 on the die. Let's see here. Oh my God. As a 39 opposing you. He says, "Betrayers, destroyers of my home. No, stop!" As Tor brings up his hammer again, looking over, and we're going to go into initiative now.
Fuck.
Who is killing everybody?
We don't know how to beat him yet.
Oh my God.
I didn't appear on the turn order list.
Uh-oh.
Why is 15 my magic initiative number?
I don't know what I did there. What'd you roll? And I'll put you on there.
23.
23. Okay.
Oh, Jillian.
I'm not sure what happened there. 23. There you go. Let's see what Furcus got. Oh my God. I just love it. He did a nat 1 in his stealth check as he was floating around. So he just has his head poked up against the window looking. He was not very stealthy at all. He didn't think you could see him. Obviously, everyone is going to be going before him. Nope, not Kylon. All right.
What?
So
what are you doing?
Kylon has a 7. So, okay. So, you don't think after that. By the way, you can make a perception check. It's going to be sense motive, Delstri, after you trying to convince him.
24.
Don't
26 actually.
Something about this ghost, like just the wildness in his face and his eyes, or this wizard, it doesn't look right at all. It definitely looks like he is insane, from what you can tell. He looks like he's absolutely crazy. We are starting up the combat with Delstria. These are very narrow slats of like I said, it still would allow you to shoot through onto the other side, but there will be a penalty, of course, shooting through these metal slats that are about an inch apart.
What's the penalty?
The penalty is going to be a -8. I will reduce that to -4, though, if you're right next to the window.
I am.
And you would not provoke this turn attacking the smoke cloud there if you wanted to attack him.
I don't want to attack him, but I know he's going to attack us.
He's insane.
Okay. Since my arrows are going to be going outside, I'm not going to be able to retrieve them. I'm going to use just my common arrows.
Okay.
And do a full round attack.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't. Or can I?
Yeah. This is the first round. This is the first.
Okay.
On your sneak attack round, basically, you tried talking to him, and then after that, it is.
Didn't work.
Oh my god. Work people need to shut the fuck up. Get your wine down your gullets and stop bothering me. Okay. There we go. Oh my god.
So be it -4, be it 21 and 23.
He is flat-footed. Both of those miss though.
Great. Second attack. .22.
Miss also.
Misses. Okay. And then I'm going to take a 5-foot step.
Okay.
Actually, we're going to go over there. 5-foot step over there.
Okay. All right. Sunny, it's your turn.
Okay, that was 4 common arrows. We're going to say those are gone.
Sunny?
Ah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of this because I like the fact that he's flat-footed, but doesn't do a whole lot here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you can see him though, so you can target him with any spells that you have, also. No. Okay. Okay. Just
haven't figured out how to beat him yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's aggressive thundercloud the fuck out of him.
Oh my gosh.
Right there.
Okay.
Right there. All right, hold on. We go cast it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a reflex save. He only gets a 10 on his reflex saves. It gets him.
Failed. 6 points of electricity damage.
It lights him up, sparks through his body, has full effect. That'll show that Furcus. You damaged Furcus. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Tor. Tor is going to 5-foot step and ready. Oh, get ready there. Ready to attack if he gets in there. Yeah. Because right now Tor would be basically attacking against just a metal grate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Furcus is quite upset at this whole thing. Very, 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 very upset. Furcus is going to move into his home, and that will trigger Tor's ready to action. Tor swings at him and hits him with the fucking hammer. The hammer swings and splits through Furcus, having partial effect, but still being able to hurt him. Furcus yells out in anger, and then he starts yelling louder and louder until you can see that he's actually casting a spell. He'll do this defensively. Let's see here. And
spellcraft.
Eventually he screams out at the end of this. He says, "Get out of my tower!" And it is a spellcraft check to see what he's done. Also a a fortitude save from everybody in the room.
27 spellcraft.
He just cast shout.
Shout.
I mean, Sunny knows he's shouting.
Yes.
That's called that one. All right.
Is this an enchantment effect?
No, it's a sonic effect. If you have I think Bard, you might have a bonus to sonic saves, but that you might have traded that ability away.
Yeah.
So everybody needs to make a fortitude save. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Bear, beardy, bear, 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 bear.
I cannot believe Tor failed this save. Okay. Bear. Oh, great save. Bear and Sunny.
Uh-oh.
Delstria, what did you get? An 18?
18.
Okay, let's check and see if that is enough. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so it is some sonic damage for everybody. Those who made the save will take half of this, and this is going to include Sunny. The only one that has failed this save is going to be poor Tor. That is 7 points of sonic damage to everyone who made the save, and 14 to Tor. Tor is also going to be deafened.
I'm muted, which doesn't help. But, I have a potion to fix that if it is permanent.
Right. No, it's just going to be just for a few rounds. 2d6 rounds.
I don't know how to math.
5 rounds for Tor to be deafened. Yeah. Which hurts
really
with his spell casting if he needs to cast, but it doesn't look like he's going to be casting spells right now. So that is what Furcus does on his turn. In addition to that, he does not do yes, he is. A smoke comes out of Furcus.
No, dog.
I just love it. I love it. And God damn it. Now we have to do it. Hold on. Now we got to do a obscuring misspell.
No.
I'm afraid so. Oh my gosh. 20-foot radius from where he's at. 20 foot radius. Let's see here. So we are going to go, let's say from that point in space, we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Like that. But then we're going to make it bigger. Oh my God. I hate doing objects on this. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Missed. This doesn't roll along, so it's not like the mist from before. There we go. Let's see here. Can we do green? Ah, shoot. There we go. I'm going to do green.
Oh, by Tor, by Pylon.
That's too bright. You can't see anything, can you?
Nope.
Shit. Well, it's just gonna have to be outlines then.
That's fine. We'll figure it out.
The mist. I don't know. Can you see the green outline there, or is that's on your level? Yeah, so you should be able to see it. It covers everybody in here. This is like a obscuring mist spell, though. The vapor obscures all sight, including dark vision beyond 5 feet. A creature 5 feet away has concealment, so it's a 20% mischance. Creatures further away have total concealment, which is a 50% mischance. and you cannot locate or sight the target if they're more than that 1 square away. So you don't really even see Furcus Zaud anymore. And you don't see your companions that are not adjacent to you, which each one of you are going to be able to basically see a couple other people. Let's say Sunny, you cannot see Delstria or Kylon. Delstria, you can't see Sunny or Alpion, et cetera, et cetera. So the mist comes pouring out of him, and that is going to be Furcus Zaud's turn. Who's next? Kylon. Kylon then is the first to experience this as he wails out in pain. He says there's something really bad about this. And he starts coughing as the energy leeches his life essence away from him.
Oh, good God.
Kylon is going to move at half speed, and he is going to make an attack into the square where he last saw Furcus Zaud. And he can see him being that close. Furcus is still there. With one swing, Kylon's sword goes wide, and Furcus now goes laughing in response as he's missed. It also seems like this essence that's being leached out of Kylon, it seems like it turns into a misty green haze that's flowing through the room from you that are adjacent to him. Okay, that is all that Kylon can do.
It's not a poison, is it?
Good question. No, it's a negative energy effect. Excuse me. I gotta write down before I forget about things. Yeah, I was gonna say something else though. Kylon is going to smite him. Since he gets close enough where he can see him in an adjacent space, he will smite him now. All right. Who is next? Delstria?
Yeah.
It's you.
Since I last saw him up here, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. And by the way, you can't make a 5-foot step because you're blinded right now.
Oh.
You can take a move action to move at half your movement speed. If you move more than half your movement speed, all you have to do is do a DC 10 acrobatics check, and then you won't fall over. So you can move your full movement, but basically you're running into darkness at that point.
Okay, I'll move up by the window.
Oh my God. He's there right next to you. You can see him.
Oh, hello.
His head, he turns over towards you. Oh, this is dangerous. Dangerous, Libby.
Can I cast defensively?
Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can. And since you're not deafened, there's no penalty to it. It's a good plan.
I'm going to cast Sonic Scream.
Oh, at him? Are you going to scream back at him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could totally see that. It's like, ah! Ah!
It's like, oh my God, I love it. Okay. And what was your roll for concentration there to cast defensively? You have to make a concentration check. It'll be what level spell is that?
It's a level 2.
So it'll be a 19 DC.
Let me find it on my character sheet here.
Should be easy to make.
Concentration.
Your caster level plus primary stat plus the D20.
Oh, my caster roll didn't go up there.
Should be easy to make.
So if I just click Well, I don't know if I clicked the concentration. If that'll. You said it was a D20 plus my caster level plus
your primary casting stat, which is charisma, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
20.
You make it. Absolutely, you make it. So then the spell goes off, and
it was 10 points of sonic.
Yeah, and then let's see, what is his reflex for half? Wow, he didn't do very good last time. This time he does make his reflex save. He makes a 26 on his reflex save, which is super high. So he takes half damage.
Yep.
Still seems to be effective though, in that it does hurt him. I did forget something there that I should mention though, and this is going to be important. At the beginning of Delstria's turn, she feels this draining cloud also. You're going to take 5 points of damage from negative energy. So if that changes any of your actions, you can let me know. It seems
what
like
does
off of your body being in this
cloud. Does that just do 5 points of damage to me?
Yeah, just 5 points of damage.
Okay.
No other effect. Yeah, it's mild, but it seems like it is almost like draining you of your life essence.
Okay.
It's not like I rolled poorly. It really doesn't. It's not super strong, but it is continual.
Ouch.
Yeah. You see it now, and
he's up in the corner.
You can make a. Oh, very good. You call that out. You can make a spellcraft check also. And this is going to be spellcraft. You know,
spellcraft. 27.
You believe that this is acting a lot like a vampiric touch spell. You think that being in this cloud is draining your life essence from everyone in the cloud and fueling it to him.
Giving it to him.
That he's being healed as you remain in the cloud.
Great. Can I tell
you also
party?
See that it does not seem to be disturbed by the air at all. It seems almost like this cloud is attached to his essence. So even a strong wind wouldn't blow it away. Okay.
We're healing him by staying here.
Okay. Cool. Sunny, you're up, and the cloud affects you also. Oh my god! I say that's not a powerful cloud, and then when I get to your damage, Sunny, 12 points of damage to you.
Is that to me and Alpion?
Alpion, 8 points.
Okay.
Oh my god. By the way, Furcus Zao does not look like he's damaged now.
No.
I mean, that's cool. Just... Fuck. Okay. All right. Hearing Delstria. Shit. Sunny's gonna go back.
Half movement speed?
Yes. Am I out of said cloud at this point?
You are out of the cloud now. You see a very nice, lavish bed just in bad condition next to you. Extremely big, by the way. Have you ever owned a bed that's 15 foot long and 10 foot wide? Well, I know who has.
In one of my other lives I have.
In one of your other lives, maybe. Hold on just a second.
Hey, Libby, we might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna pew him. That's fine.
Maybe we should just let Furcus lead his little crazy life in his tower.
Not at this point. Kylon has now seen him. We're not getting anywhere until.
I was gonna say Kylon's not even leaving the combat.
All right. Dropping machete, pulling out my laser pistol, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see him.
There's that problem. You can't see him.
I can shoot into his square.
You sure can, because you did see him whenever he was last casting his spell, right? So you can still aim at that square. Mm-hmm.
Yes, then I'll aim at that square since Delstria told us he was still in the corner.
In the corner,
Maybe somebody said he was in the corner.
Yeah, it was me.
I want to see the pew pew. This is gonna be great. Oh my god. Okay, do you want highs or lows? Highs are good for you. It hits him!
I'm so excited. I can't believe I just hit him.
All right, you hit him. Oh yeah, what does Bear do?
Bear's gonna go forward and try to hit him because it's Bear.
Okay, that'll be one attack.
I know.
Bear is attacking a cloud that he can see, but it's a person. He knows there's a person there, but it's a swirly cloud. It's very confusing, all the things that you have him go and attack.
Yes, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, he's gonna bite it. Yeah, he'll try and bite it. That's normally what I do.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. We are around to Tor, and Tor cannot see this thing, but he's directed into the square that he's in. So Tor is going to make his full attack round. Oh, Tor gets drained. Oh my god, of 11 health.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Well, there's a bit big enough for all of us if we need to spend the night.
Yeah, I know. All of you can have a sleepover. All of you curl up. Furcus is at the edge of the bed. Give me more room, guys. Oh my god. Okay, Furcus, by
You're
the way,
a gas, fill in the gaps.
Once again, Delstria, Furcus is not wounded now.
Fuck.
Tor is going to make 2 attacks, though. And if Tor hits with both of these, he will get wounded. Misses. And misses. Without even rolling the 50-50 chance. He just plain up misses. Oh, no. Oh, no. Furcus's turn.
Great.
Furcus.
I mean, the good news is that he's not going anywhere unless he wants to go back out that window.
Well, there is something to do about that when you're incorporeal and you're a ghost wizard. You just go wherever you want. So he is. He is going to go where he wants. And you know where he wants to go? 5, 10, 15, no, 20. Provoking from everyone as he flies over to be by Sunny.
I can't attack with a ranged weapon.
Alpion does, though, and Kylon gets 1. Misses. Oh, my God. And Tor gets 1. Oh, Tor might hit. Nope, he misses.
Provoking from Sunny as well, correct?
Yes. Oh, yes. He's fine with that. Mm-hmm.
Possible critical?
Oh, that is a
Didn't you drop your machete?
Oh, you do have a pew pew. You have your machete.
No, you're right.
Libby, you get a gold star for being a tattletale because tattlers come out ahead.
Nope, you're right.
Furcus Zoud flies over and through the rest of the group, leaving the cloud that he left behind, which does not follow with him. I just want to make sure. It does not follow with him. So that's a good thing, at least. He leaves the cloud that he corrected, which is still, or conjured, which is still lingering. He goes over to Sunny, and Sunny, he begins to cast right in front of you. You can make a spellcraft check, and so can Delstria because she can hear it.
Maybe. There you are.
I got a 16.
18.
Yeah, that's going to be enough to know what it is. He is going to try to conjure a a wall. And this is going to be a wall of force.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
I can't do that like that. Freehand. Line. There we go. Line, obviously. Line. Regular. Blue, because force should be blue, right? Mm-hmm.
I don't like this.
I don't see anything.
I don't like this at all.
There. He makes a wall of force.
I'm moving Sunny just for a moment. Doug, you can't see that.
Oh, there it is.
You can't see that?
I mean, like, it's so tiny and little, and like I can kind of see it, but
there?
Okay.
Now?
Oh.
Whoa, dear God. Yes, much better. Thank you.
I think the first time it was just too little.
That makes me really
Well,
sad.
it was behind Sunny.
Okay.
There we go.
What is...
A wall of force is created, and he looks at you and he says, "So tell me about Project Pathfinder." His eyes light up and wisps of smoke come off of his head as he looks at you. And you see that one of his hands, he has claws that seem unnaturally long, and the other he has this rod that seems to be partially real and partially not, as you're now sealed behind a wall of force with Furcus Zoud. That's his turn.
What?
Kylon yells out, "Where did he go?" Oh, no, sorry, Kylon, you need to go there. He yells, where did he go? And he, he's going to move through Tor's space. 10 feet here, so he doesn't fall over. And then, and he hits up against the wall, and you can hear bonk. Like he's on the other side of a glass wall, and you see Kylon's face there for a second, looking back and forth, and then pulling away, and you just hear this muffled voice from the other side where you're at right now, Sunny. But everyone else can hear him say, "Something's wrong, Delstria. Something's wrong. This way. Follow my voice."
Oh, he cast a wall of force.
Delstria, you're up.
All right.
Oh God, you don't know what he cast though. That low of a
spell I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
I can move.
Sunny could though. Sunny knows.
I can move 15
because that's super useful.
Can I maintain my sonic scream for this round?
I think it's rounds per level, isn't it?
Well, I can do it 3 rounds, but I didn't know if I could like direct it at the wall.
Oh, yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I can damage whatever it is, but
right. Well, you can just see the outline of it where it's at. So I'll let you target it, and you can let's check and see on the spell here because Doug doesn't know. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Unless it is, of course.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh. Yeah, you can damage it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It'd be 2d4.
Okay, roll that damage.
3.
You barely notice Sunny as the wizard's looking at you, and you can see his eyes just leak red smoke. You hear this little pink on the outside of the wall, like something from the other side has hit it, but it's so minuscule, so non-threatening that nothing happens. Okay, moving on to the next person. Sunny, what do you do? Bear is in the smoke. Let's take care of him first. Oh, Delstria, you didn't do your smoke damage, did you?
How much was it?
9 points.
You didn't do Kylon either.
4 points for Kylon. Bear.
Damn it, I just healed myself.
6 points for Bear.
Okay. So Bear is gonna panic as much as non-emotional Bear can panic.
You see Furcus, by the way, any damage on him seems to repair itself during this time period. No, it doesn't. You know what? Because it doesn't make sense with the wall of force there, how the energy is getting to him. So it's not going to repair him. It's just going to do damage.
Okay. Bear's gonna come to wall of force and growl loudly and yeah.
Okay.
Sunny, however, did not think this through. Slowly, she's gonna reach down to pick up her machete.
He looks down at you. He does not attack you. He purposely does not attack you as you get it. And he smiles at you, looking like it's almost like he's watching a child picking up a toy. He's smiling as you look down and you grab it. Okay.
Project Pathfinder. They terminated everybody else, but one experiment still lives. Yeah.
You see his eyes.
I wouldn't rely on him to put 2 and 2 together in his state.
Yes, his eyes light up. What else do you say?
Oh God, this is. Oh, my team can't hear me. They're fine. Okay.
Team can't hear me.
Broadcast can be picked up as at least as far as Scrapwall.
Yeah. He says, success. Success. We must diagnose to see what the issue is. Why this one worked out. You don't think he understands that it's you.
Yeah, that was kind of my whole, like, I don't need him opening my head here. Like, yes, we can take you to the experiment there with Cassandali.
Okay. He thinks back and he says, I know that name. I know that name. And he kind of looks up into the sky and then he looks at you and he says, but you're trespassing in my tower and that must be settled with.
We not trying to trespass. We were trying to find you.
Make an influence check, a diplomacy.
Oh my God. Influence. I don't have why do you guys keep making me
He looks like he is going to start casting a spell as he starts to cackle as he looks at you. I'm going to say that you have a standard action left. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Cry?
Oh, God.
No, because I didn't really want to attack him.
Okay.
You don't?
No, I was doing so well with him.
Tor then gets to go. Oh my God. 12 points of damage for Tor. Tor has to heal. Oh my God. He's taken max damage like 2 times. It's like, all right. Tor is going to try to. Where the hell? I can't see anything. Tor is going to move over to here. And then Tor is going to heal himself, casting a spell. Oh, Tor is deafened. Tor is deafened.
Mm-hmm.
He has a 20% fail rate on this. If there's a 1 or 2, he fails this. Okay, good. So he's going to heal 22 points of damage, which is wonderful. Okay, he's looking much better now. Okay. Other than that, Tor just comes up like he's reaching out, and he points to his ears like he can't hear anything. He doesn't know what's going on. Furcus, meanwhile, on the side with you, is going to say, he's going to say, have you ever walked onto, he says, into a spaceship, in through the fields of power within? Have you not seen it? Have you not felt it? He says, I will show you then. And he starts to cast.
Oh, good God. Okay.
Cast defensively.
Spellcraft?
Yes, spellcraft, please.
22.
Okay. He is casting Irradiate.
The fuck is irradiation? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna get radiation poisoning? Oh God. Oh God. I don't like the giggle. I don't like it.
It's really bad. Whoa. So he.
And this is where the party dies.
He casts a irradiate, and it radiates. It's just. So sorry. It is. Yeah. It's a 10-foot radius spread. So he'll cast it over here. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Actually, he's not harmed by it, right? So he wants to be reminded of what it's like. So there's that.
Oh God. Hey, radiation's really bad.
I need you to make a fortitude save at this point.
I need you to stop being mean to me.
Oh my God. No. No.
Oh. Sorry we came into your home. We're gonna go.
4 points of Constitution drain this round. Oh, it is a poison effect.
She's not.
Poison effect doesn't do anything for Sunny.
Oh my God, everyone else is protected but you.
She couldn't get close enough. I'm so sorry.
My God, that's not good at all.
If Sunny wasn't so slow, she could have gotten closer.
A new saving throw must be attempted to resist radiation's initial damage each round a victim is in the field. He watches intently as if he's looking at an experiment as you start to be affected by the spell, and he just smiles at you. Oh my God, he's horrible evil. Kylon's next. Kylon is going to start smashing into the wall of force with his sword. Hitting it is no problem. It's the damaging part. It has hardness
30.
30. 30.
Mm-hmm.
And adamantine will bypass a hardness 20.
Oh.
So it is still 10 off of each one of his attacks. So 39 points of damage to the force field, or the wall of force. Okay. Let me look here and see what. Oh boy, that's okay. There's cracks start to appear in the wall of force now as he's slamming his weapon into it. He's drained for 5 more points of damage during his turn, by the way. And he's screaming out, "Sonny! Sonny!" As he's now, you can hear like the vibrations as you see Kylon smashing up against the wall with this weapon. Delstria, it is your turn. 6 points of damage, negative energy, as you're being drained of your essence. My God.
All right.
During Delstria's turn, he breaks just for a moment the wizard to look around and say, "Why are we in my bedroom?" As he looks at you with this odd questioning look, as if he just now has woken up from a slumber. Okay, go ahead, Delstria.
All right, seeing that Kylon's able to do some damage, I'm going to shoot some adamantine arrows at the wall.
Okay. Trigger, focusing there on that same spot. God.
I'm going to use gravity and shocking just in case it'll do any electricity damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pick Furcus.
It will be affected. Yeah, it'll be affected. All you have to do is hit a AC 10, or excuse me, 5. You're just hitting in space 5. Hit, and hit.
Well, but I don't do enough damage.
No damage. Yeah.
Just the electricity.
9. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, it hurts a little bit.
And my second attack.
Yep.
We're trying here. Trying to get through. Ooh, 1.
Hey, that's good damage.
And,
right
and electricity. 2.
Okay. All right. So
if it does anything.
So you're yeah, I mean, it's hitting and most of the arrows are just plinging off of it, but it's all you can do. And you know that one of them does hit and it zaps and you see a flash of power through the wall of force, and it seems like it does have a good impact. The others maybe chip away a few points here or there, but this is extremely hard. This is very strong magic that is being used here, and a strong wall of force. Sunny, it is your turn. Sunny, I think it's at the start of your turn, and we want to do that right, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. What am I making?
Creatures within the area are exposed to the radiation only once. Oh, it doesn't linger. Oh my gosh, the spell itself just says that it's different from radiation.
Oh, so I'm okay? I mean, like, I'm not okay, but like...
Area are exposed to the radiation only once. Not the standard DC save for radiation. Actually, yes, you're exposed to it only once. Now, remember, it does have a secondary effect. We'll get into that later. Oh my God. We'll get into that later.
But I don't need to make a second save then.
No, you don't.
Okay.
So it's going to be that is so much better. I'm sorry for not understanding that better.
No, you're fine. I'm going to start with Bear then, and Bear is going to attack the wall of force because that's what he sees Kylon doing.
Did I tell you Bear damage yet?
Did not tell me.
9 damage to Bear.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
He has an adamantine claw. One of his claws might do something.
Yeah!
Yes, he does. All right, so...
Claws are the way to do it.
Claw. Oh my God. Bear. Minimum damage Bear.
That's his name. Okay. Has some effect, though.
I'm going to do the second attack. I can't do any damage with it, but...
No, that's not enough.
Yeah, no. Sunny, however, is going to cry out in pain because that little fucker just hurt.
That did hurt. He says, "Why are you in my bedroom?" screams at you now, anger. Now it goes from confusion to just straight up anger within just a few seconds. It looks like he's going to drive you out of his bedroom.
With this fucking wall of force in my way that I can't get through? Yeah, let me know how that works out.
Well, there's a door down here too.
I was told that I'm not allowed to go through doors without Delstria. Because...
That is true. That is very true. That is very true. And
I'm gonna... Fuck, I don't even know what I want to do. I really don't want to attack him, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna 5-foot step this way.
Uh-huh.
While explaining very, very loudly that we were looking for you and the stupid barbarian trying to find you weren't trying to get into your stuff.
He says, "He is mine!" Screaming. So,
he's not.
This entire castle is mine! Now calling it a castle.
Okay, but
a tower.
I need the barbarian. I also need you to not be stupid crazy.
So we're going to chop into you for a little bit.
I'm going to chop into you. Yeah, I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Does not. You're like, and he steps around the attack. Second attack? Or you only...
No, I'll do the second attack.
Why are we so bad at this?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Talk to people and they won't let her. Okay, well that was fun.
Oh my god. Anything else?
Nope, it was really nice knowing you guys.
Third turn of Tor with maximum damage, another 12 points of damage. He's up to 30 damage again from this fucking thing. Tor can see Kylon that he's attacking into the wall, so Tor will attack the wall twice. Oh my god, Tor, how could you swing worse? If it wasn't a wall, you would have missed it. Again. How can you do that? Okay, 20, 37 points more. Oh, it's fracturing, it's splitting, it's splintering. It looks like the wall, like one more round of like heavy attacks with these adamantine weapons will be able to break it. And that gets Furcus to look back and notice that something's happening to the wall just briefly before trying to grab your arm and saying, "We need to go and take you." He says, "I have places to show." He's going to try a touch attack. Roll a nat 1.
Oh.
He confirms a critical miss with his touch attack.
Oh.
I don't know how this could be. How he's going to trip over his finger or what's going to happen here. I don't know how the fuck he could critical miss that, but he is missing. Most of these probably won't apply to him anyways because he's a ghost. So, I mean, he is incorporeal. He's not a ghost, obviously. 8. Okay. He has to make a fortitude save.
Oh god.
He fails his fortitude save. Oh my god.
How are you so bad? Like, I love you and I want to be friends with you. You are so terrible at what
He's almost killed us. He's doing just fine.
He does 25 damage to himself as he swings to grab you, and he touches himself and he screams out in pain. And he looks at you and he says, "Curse you! Curse you!" As now he is going to go floating over this way, over to his desk, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Hold on.
He says, "Why can I not touch? Why can I not? Why can I not?" And he keeps looking at his hands as he does so. You miss him as he goes flying past you. and there he is on the other side. And that's going to be his turn. Kylon is going to take some more damage, coughing on the not poisonous vapors, but still he's going to cough for dramatic effect, taking 6 points of damage. And he is going to attack that wall, and he's going to break down that wall. 2 swings with his great sword. Man, that's not so good. And that's better. Okay. Let's see if that gets it. I don't think it does. Actually, 1 point over what is needed. Kylon smashes with his last blow into the wall, breaking it. And the wall of force now fades away. This is already gone, so we don't have to do this anymore. And the wall of force breaks. The spell dissipates, and it is no longer standing. Magic fades off. You feel like this fresh, weird, tingly magic even from where you're standing as the spell is broken and the power is unleashed. With that, Kylon is going to do a 5-foot step because he's stepping into an area that is not mist filled, so he can take a 5-foot step forward through the mist. He looks at you, Sunny, with just fear in his eyes. He's like, Sunny, are you okay? And he looks over at the wizard, and he's focused now on the wizard and killing that creature.
Yeah.
Delstria, your go. You can't see Verkasad from where you're at, but if you get out of the cloud, you'd be able to. I'm going to
move forward. 5, 10.
15 feet at half speed. Yeah, that's good enough to see where he's at.
Yeah. I can see!
You see he's floating over a desk, looking around like he's confused, but as you come through, he snaps his head back, looking at the group again.
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
This will just be a
single attack.
Just a single shocking gravity bow.
Yeah, you hardly ever do that anymore.
I know. I had to make sure it was the right one. Luck is not on still.
No, definitely not lucky right now.
No, I turned that off earlier.
Oh, I didn't roll for your damage either, did I, at the front of the round?
No.
Or at the top of your turn. 5 points of damage. Tor takes 12. You're taking 5 each turn. Okay.
And I miss.
Oh, you do miss. Okay, a clear shot at him. The arrow goes higher than his head, hitting at the wall above. Tor, my God. 5,
you skip Sunny.
10. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sunny before Tor. Thank God. Okay, Sunny, you get to go. I'm going to roll for Bear.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. 5 points of damage to Mr. Bear.
Rude.
I know. As the vapor pulls energy out of him, and then you are free to go. You're on mute.
I know. Because I've got Screaming Child behind me.
Yeah.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bear's going to go attack. Because that's what Bear does.
I love it.
Bear's going to fight.
Missing.
But for full damage, I'm very, very proud of Bear.
It's so great
Small
when he does that.
10.
Yeah.
Sunny looks great. She's definitely not dying or anything.
Yeah, she's in good shape. Oh,
She's
you're
so
gonna move
good
up
right
too.
now. I am.
Perfect.
I'm done. We're gonna go attack.
You're gonna go and attack, and your negotiations are not working out very well.
He's
No,
just
they're
not
like
listening.
he's exactly. Oh my god, that's a
My
nice.
God! My God! My God!
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck am I doing? Go. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Tor, the top of his turn, 9 points of damage. Well, that was a nice one. Only 9 damage being in there. This time, it does zip across the room and seems to connect to Furcus Zoud. Furcus does not look harmed. Tor.
Great.
Oh my God. 10, 15, 20, 25, and he will make 1 attack against Furcus. Oh my God, hitting him, swinging at him, hitting through and actually damaging Furcus Zoud. Not a big hit, but it was still a hit. Furcus Zoud, noticing this, looks over and says, oh God, he says, I will kill you all, screaming at him.
We tried to talk to you.
With that, he is going to cast another spell.
Fuck it.
Actually, he can cast here because he's going to provoke like 8 million attacks of opportunity, assuming that he doesn't make his.
Yeah, I think, well, actually, what he's going to do first is he's going to actually provoke the attacks of opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He
Jesus Christ.
Into the cloud towards the window, provoking from everyone.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see. That's a 29 to hit for Sunny.
Does hit him. Tor misses.
Or
Kylon hits.
Okay. Ray, stop for 30 seconds, babe. Okay, so
no precision damage against Ghost.
He's fucking incorporeal. God bless you.
I know, and that's why the critical hit isn't going to work either with the sword.
That's so rude. Okay, hold on. Well, there's attacking as well. Hold on.
Okay.
20 to hit for Bear.
That misses.
Why?
Something about the apple juice is very important. 14 damage though, right there. Okay. Okay. All right. So you swing and make connection. Tor didn't think he'd be flying through you all. He swings wildly and misses as this creature flies through him and keeps going. Delstria does not have an attack of opportunity that she can
What's
do.
The feat to allow that with ranged weapons? There's a feat for that, isn't there?
I think there might be. I'm not sure what that would be.
I have to Google that.
I'm pretty sure there's I can't remember what it is. Kylon is going to swing though, and he does make connection with the ghost. And Furcus Zoud screams out in pain as he does so, and then disappears into the cloud, only to have a fireball shooting back into the middle of your entire group.
Are you?
Oh God.
As his response. So I need reflex saves.
Snapshot, by the way, I think is what it's called.
Oh, snapshot might be, or improve greater snapshot or snapshot.
I don't remember. Yeah. I think it's something like that. Okay. You said
fireball reflex save from everyone in the team. I just have to get enough dice. Hold on here.
All right, so Bear's gonna go down because. And Sunny might go down as well. We might be in trouble.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do a Kylon reflex save. Okay. And a Tor reflex save. Oh my god, Tor, really? That's good. Okay, let's see here. Delstria did make the save pretty darn good, so she takes 0 damage. Tor made the save also, so he takes half damage. The full damage amount is 38 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
So 19 for half.
Oh, Alyssa missed all that.
That's okay.
I did. The most important part is the fact that I failed, and how much damage am I taking?
Tor makes it for half. Delstria takes 0 damage, and everyone else is going to be taking 38 points of damage.
Sunny and Bear both go down.
How down do they go?
Well, Sunny's at -8.
Oh God!
And
Bear?
-12.
Shit.
It was lovely to know you guys. Hey, I'm sorry. Did Dowd leave?
You can't see him anymore. He goes into the mist. Yes, you don't see where he's at. Yeah. He goes deep into the mist. Kylon, Sunny drops, Alpion drops. Tor is still there on his feet. Kylon looks over to Delstria and he says, "We have to go get him. Tor, take care of them." And he looks over at Sunny and Alpion and he goes, moving into the mist again.
I'm not going into the mist again.
And Kylon goes just streaming right into the mist. And he's going to touch himself, of course. Okay. That is Kylon's turn.
Okay.
Delstria.
I am going to...
Alpion and Sunny have crumpled down, and you see Tor critically wounded. But he looks at you, and he just like he's like, I can get them. I can help. And it looks like Tor is going to tend to both of them. He's no longer going to carry on in this fight. He can't go back into that mist.
All right, I'm gonna use bottled lightning.
Okay.
And just straight in front of me. So the 20.
It did look like he was going on just a straight path, like just shooting past you. So it's probably a good chance that you're gonna have him in that radius.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use bottled lightning. It's a ranged touch attack. And it's any creature, any creature in a line between you and the target, including the target. Can I target a square, or do I have to target a?
But technically, you can't with a spell. You couldn't target anything in there that you can't see or you can't sense with some other ability. But with this, it's shooting out in a line, so I'm going to let you do it. It's just basically you're opening it up, and it's going to be that full line. So yeah. So I don't think you have to find a target in this really. So even though it says targeted, you're just pointing it in that direction. It makes complete sense that you can do it. What's the reflex save?
15.
15? Okay. All right. So you shoot off the lightning that direction. How much? And roll for damage too.
Let's see. There's 1d8 electricity. It'd be 6, and there's 1 point of sonic damage.
Oh, really? Okay. So another point. Okay. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay.
Only thing I could think to do.
Sunny, you can roll to see how you and Bear are doing right now.
Yay. All right.
It's a Bear and Sunny health check. It's a clinic.
It's good. Okay, hold on.
By the way, did you know that your ball of electricity is outside too?
Yeah, it's hanging out there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't paying attention how long. It probably only has like 2 more rounds left.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't bring that in earlier to have it.
It involves taking my movement, though. What am I doing?
There was a lot of things going on.
Contracts, right?
But
yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
10 plus the. Oh, it's a big DC for you, isn't it? An 18 or 19?
Yeah. So Sunny is at an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Let's.
You got this.
Come on, Sunny.
You took a little bit of con damage, didn't you? Oh no.
Sunny might be in a lot of trouble because she's sitting at a magical -5 con right now. So.
And how about Bear?
Hold on. I'm crying a little bit with that. All right. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, good game. Good game. Doing good. Tor is going to go, and he is going to cast a Cure Critical Wounds on Sunny. 25 points of healing.
Woo! Sunny's up.
Okay, and as your eyes flash open, you see Tor there looking down at you, nodding, and he pats you, and he says, "It'll be okay." And then he looks over at Bear, and he's going to be casting a curative spell on Bear next turn, you believe. He doesn't look too good himself, but obviously there's still, it seems like you've just been out just a split second. There's still combat going on. Speaking of combat still going on, you hear a "Why did you follow me?" And oh, I love it. Okay, so a touch attack, which is not successful because Kylon has used his smite. And all right. And then Kylon says, "Get back here!" You hear him scream. And the two of them screaming at each other. Kylon's scream works out a lot better, as he actually does chop in to Furcus Zaud now. Oh my God. A hefty amount. Okay. And then Kylon, you hear Kylon say, "He's left. He ran away like a coward." Kylon taking 10 points of damage as Kylon does a full double move to get out of the cloud again. Kylon comes back shaking his head.
How can he double move if he attacked?
That was an attack of opportunity from Furcus Zaud leaving the building. Yeah. Kylon shakes his head. He says, "He went out the window again." 7 points of healing. And Kylon is done. Delstria, you're up.
Five. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. See, what do I have? I'm gonna cast a Cure Mod Wound on Alpion.
Okay.
For 17.
Woo, that's good healing.
Bear's up.
Awesome. Okay. Next.
Doug. I had a question.
Yes. Yeah, sure thing.
The constitution damage that I took, was that drain from the radiation?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was drain.
Why do so many things do drain? Drain is not as easy to get rid of.
Do you know why Tor took restoration as a spell this level? Tor had this insight. Oh, by the way, combat is now over.
Great.
With Furcus leaving the building.
Okay.
The mist only lasts a few more rounds and then it dissipates, leaving little jagged markers around the map that Doug couldn't clear off. There we go. Kylon is going to come back to the group. You can tell that he's angry, shaking his head. He's like, why does he run away like that? If he was fighting us and just right in front of us, I got a really good hit on him. Be able to take him down in another swing or two.
I'm sure you did. Hey, y'all, can we take like a 5-minute break?
Sure. It's 8 o'clock. So actually we're a little bit past our normal break time. Let's take 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
Sweet. We'll be back.